and welcome everyone to Fallout Cold Front, a Fallout 2D20 campaign about these people trying to unite the Wasteland right now, so that they can all agree manipulating the weather is cool. That's what they're going for. In the Midwestern Fallout setting.
Yes.
There you go. Well, I mean, it would be cool in real life too, but that's a whole nother can of worms. Anyways.
Don't demonetize us.
It's not.
We're not monetized.
You assume we're monetized. Yeah. We're not.
When we get monetized.
There you go. So, last session, you've been having a summit to discuss this whole plan, and it had been going pretty well until there was an attempted poisoning of Priscilla James, one of the members of the Midwestern Rail Union. She was saved by Jerry, and you guys went on a little bit of a magical mystery tour to discover who done it. Sorry, I thought about saying something more grand, but I'm leaning on the classics here. After quite a few interrogations and a couple of revelations not related to the murder, you found out who the murderer was.
Ulster done it.
Yes, Renfrew Ulster, CEO and president of Delroy Trade Lines, and the guy that hired you guys.
Also a psychopathic ex-mob interrogator, apparently?
Who was too radical for the mob.
That is not necessarily what the note
That
says.
kind of sounds like it was.
You should get a badge for that, like a little patch for your.
I would
Boy
disagree
Scout
with that
sash.
interpretation, but
Too mob for the mob.
that's what
Sub mob.
that's what the mob boss thinks of him, and nothing says reliable source like a mob boss.
The
Previous
mob
mob
boss's
boss too, right?
diary.
What's
No,
that?
my boss was
Mob
Black
boss's
Belt.
diary.
That's true. There was quite a few grains of truth in there.
Anyway,
Yes. So, you got a recorded confession of him. I will say I did watch back through that. He is... There's definitely enough to say, like, yeah, he clearly did it, but he did dance around admitting anything
Yeah.
like
He
that.
danced around it. It'd be harder in a modern court of law in
Yes.
the U.S., but this is Fallout.
That's what I told Spencer
Exactly.
when he
The
told
US
me
government
this
doesn't
earlier.
exist
I'm
anymore.
like, that's not going to help.
Yeah.
As of
Yeah.
yesterday. Or earlier today?
Let's take
Earlier
this to the
today.
U.S. courts. We dissolved those
We
yesterday.
resolved those 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, the Enclave did not have a court. No thanks. That takes too much
Be a
time.
judge. I could get paid to judge people instead of
Judge
just doing it anyway.
Jules.
I'm a pro bono judge.
Also
I'm
that.
judging you free of charge. Okay,
Judge
so
me.
couple things. After Jerry, you gave him a wink when you left the room. You talked with the rest of the party.
To him.
Yep.
I believe the note we ended on was you all gathered in the jazz lounge outside of the interrogation room.
I
Did you have
think
something
I
else you wanted
mentioned
to
I
do?
was going to go talk to the militia and the mob.
Okay, you are more than welcome to.
Or actually, I might ask if Julian can go talk to the mob.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like Barnes.
Yeah, just don't want it to look weird that I'm going and talking to both parties. I don't want the militia to get suspicious of me.
Anything particular you're hoping to accomplish?
Well, I heard that the militia was not wanting to work with us while the mob isn't on this, so I'm going to go and try to smooth things over.
What exactly do you need me to do? Just tell the mob we resolved things?
Tell the mob that we resolved things and that we don't think they did it. I don't want Barnes blowing something up or poisoning someone else because he thinks that he's going to get blamed for it.
Right. Margie, could you check the vents again?
Sure.
I'll go talk to the mob.
I'll help
Okay.
Margie with that. So can
Two pairs of eyes
get
better
the
than
high
one.
vents.
Tabs, can
Good
you
idea.
keep an eye on Julian, please?
I guess I'm tabbed now. Sure thing. Cortland would say, actually, you all are having a private conversation, and he's in dubious trust now. So you would just
Cortland
see
walks
him.
over.
Sure, he might walk over if he sees you guys walking away. What are we going to do with Ulster? I don't... I mean, if we keep him longer, people are going to start to get suspicious.
The Crimson's followers still here?
Are they?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Could they take him to... I'm sorry to bring it up, but wherever your dad is?
Jail?
Yeah. That's the one.
It's the one.
I can ask.
It might be better to, before we just take him off and make him disappear, to kind of out himself in front of everyone else, just so
Yeah.
it doesn't look like,
Of
oh,
course.
we...
Sally's going to lose it if you don't let Xanadu justice happen.
that too, but I
We
think
could let-
we don't want him to disappear and make it look like we're using a scapegoat.
And I'm not saying take him right now. I'm saying after we get this out in the open.
Quick reminder: is Xanadu justice where if someone breaks the rules and tries to kill someone, everyone gets to kill them?
Blood sports. Yep.
Oh, is that?
Possibly. It has never been explained to you what exactly Xanadu justice is. Cortland is very familiar with it because he was the lights person.
He's shining
Essentially,
spotlights on Xanadu justice.
well, yes, it does typically mean that if you attack someone, then everyone else is entitled to attack you. But in a case like this where it's delayed, it's, well, Sally would want to get her money out of it. A duel with the benefits of the duel going to whoever the violence was against initially. They
Are
get
we-
to choose timbacks and get to choose the weapons.
Are we letting him die? I'm okay with it. I'm just...
That part's not the problem. The problem is I don't think having a blood sports arena match in the middle of a summit is going to send much of a statement.
Okay,
Like,
well, if we want
postpone it.
Sally to agree to postpone it, we'll need to make sure she gets her money's worth out of it.
Be like the after party.
We can stay late. Watch a dude get killed. Last conference I went to, it was just
is there like a
a
spare
theatrical
arena
production on
or
the next
another
day.
place where they fight?
I guess you could technically call this a theatrical production.
Well, you could have it anywhere. You could technically even have it outside if you wanted to do a proper duel.
Yeah, so we don't mess up all the work we put into this place. Jules would be mad.
I'm sure they have cleanup crews for blood.
Absolutely.
Don't want to give anyone any ideas. That's all I'm saying. I'll go talk to Sally once I've delivered the news to Barnes.
I'm gonna go talk to the militia.
I suppose I'll hang back here and make sure our guest is as comfortable as possible.
Yeah, probably just also,
Make sure he's so comfortable that he can't leave.
also let the guards know to not let him out of their sight or whatever.
They're already aware of that. That's why they're here.
Oh, good.
Yep. There are 2 guards right at the door to the dressing rooms where you guys were doing the interrogations. And that is the only door. Don't worry.
Good. He's clever, so don't underestimate him.
Sure
Shouldn't be
thing.
long before we've
helpful.
told him we need to tell and got a plan going.
Yeah. Keep it quick, though.
Yeah.
All right, Hennig, let's go.
Oh, Hennig. Yes. Hennig is with you. And Tabs is going with the ventilation shaft crew? Where
Tabs
did
is
you-
going with Jules to keep an eye on her and make sure she's not stressing too much.
Yeah. All right.
Mission failed.
Mission failed. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Not if I have anything to say about that.
I was in such a chill headspace. I don't really want to play a stressed character, but she's very stressed.
The alcohol.
Do you want coffee? You
I
want to
mean,
feel stressed?
Yes, but no.
Oh man. All right. So let's start with Jerry then. Going to the. You were going to the mob.
The militia.
You're the militia. Okay.
Knocking
They
on
are
the
not
door.
in their rooms right now.
Where
The
are
plan that you guys had is that everybody stays in the central room. It's massive, so you can still have a private conversation
We
Oh,
send
okay.
everyone back to their rooms.
after
After
you
getting
search
checked.
them.
After we search
Okay,
everyone.
fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah. Rooms
I
and
did
people.
not necessarily recall that. I thought that we doubled back on that plan.
No,
But-
well,
we
it was-
isolated everyone in their own chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They check the rooms, check the people,
what's his
then
name?
send them back.
What's his name? Bartholomew.
Yes,
Patted everyone down.
he did.
And
Yeah.
we posted a guard outside each
There we go.
delegation.
Because I remember Jerry had to ask him not to squish him.
That's true. Yep, I do remember the pat down. I just did not remember that you guys sent them to the rooms after that was done.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay.
Knock.
Yeah. Come in, I guess.
Jerry's gonna walk in.
You see the 3 militia members. The door is opened by Brut the Nut. Silent. staring at you with painted on eyes.
Hello, can I come in?
You see larger man down the hall, Bull Frazier, just like, yeah, come on in. That's what I said.
Okay. Just gonna shut the door behind him.
And you can see Marshall Gadsden not standing on, but looking at the window that is close to the balcony. That's a bit too vulnerable to stand out there.
Are you planning to jump out the window, or are you trying to look dramatically off into the distance?
Truth be told, I was trying to see if the mob was up to anything right now. I'm not just going to sit on a couch while a murderer is on the loose.
Well, good thing we actually found him.
Found him.
Well,
So there was like a hidden mob informant or something like that?
no, it was Ulster. I interrogated him
Who?
myself. The Delroy Trade Lines.
The two unmasked members of the militia just looked at each other.
So,
What?
turns out the Ulster, the guy that's in charge, he was he used to be mob a long time ago. He left because he was kind of crazy, even for the mob, and then he went bunch of conniving and scheming, managed to come out on top with the DTL power vacuum. And he decided to do this because he wanted to pin it on the mob to try to, get revenge on the mob.
Why didn't he just poison the mob's cakes? I mean, I saw Barnes take a bite out of that fancy lad thing.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of kooky.
Well, I'm going to need more evidence than he's a kind of kooky.
Well, I got a confession out of him that we have recorded.
Okay.
I believe she was going to distribute that, send it out to all of you guys.
I'll be ready for when it comes.
All right, and I just wanted to talk to you because I heard you had some reservations about this whole summit.
Reservations? Well, I'm here for any sort of discussion on the Brotherhood, on this poltergeist of a faction, the Enclave, and, well, the Union as well. But I'm not particularly fond of sitting at the table with Barnes Franklin.
Tell me about it. See, I get what you're saying, and I agree that, I don't like them either. The reason that they're here is because we've got two big obstacles to peace and to stability in the Midwest. One is, as you know, the mob. The other one is the Brotherhood. Now, the Brotherhood is a bigger threat, I would say. I mean, you yourself have seen what they've done with the Arb and with, countless other settlements across the Midwest. The mob is a problem. But my concern is if we kick them out, right now the mob, they're not too fond of the Brotherhood, and, they're kind of at each other's throats right now. If we kick the mob out, we kick the mob out, our goal of isolating the Brotherhood for now is in jeopardy. And the last thing we want is for the mob and the Brotherhood to move closer together.
There's a snowball's chance in hell of that happening.
Yeah.
That's even in the case of some kind of war, that the Brotherhood and the mob are, well, probably the biggest enemies out there. There is nothing that could bring them together unless one controlled the other. I don't think that's a risk. The mob is the priority to me. I understand that the Brotherhood is most likely the grander threat. But to me, the mob is what's costing my soldiers their lives every day. Today. We're not at war with the Brotherhood right now. We are with the mob. They are my primary concern.
And what if we could change that? See, here's what's going to happen. assuming that everything in this conference works out well, the mob is the mob. They're going to keep doing mob things. But once they break a treaty or any kind of international conventions we have after this is all done, we can use that as a way to tie everybody that joins into, annihilating the mob. That's gonna happen eventually. So that's a problem that I think will probably fix itself later. The problem is, right now, we've got the Brotherhood that's about to wipe out, the rest of the Enclave or the...
No, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
And then when that happens, you're down an ally that you can count on. And
I can count on the Enclave.
I think you can. They were behind rescuing your daughter.
Where on earth did that come from? Polis saved my daughter.
Well, yes, but
Are you saying they're one and the same?
no, I'm saying there's a little bit of overlap,
How much overlap are we talking about? Has Polis been this front of the Enclave for...
No. No, they're separate. They just have members they just had a member that was in both.
Right. Julian Ortega.
Yes. And acting on behalf of kind of the Enclave, she used her contacts in Polis to lend aid.
So this is a tit-for-tat thing. We side with you.
No, not. This isn't an obligational thing. This isn't a contractual thing. This is a faction that I think is trying to do the right thing. And if the Brotherhood succeeds in what they're doing, there goes another faction that's trying to do that. And I know they haven't always, done the best at that. I was skeptical of working with them at all. But I think that with the new leadership that they have, that there's a chance for that to happen. And I'm just saying, between the mob and the Brotherhood, sorry, if I look out my window in the morning and see a rabid dog and a death claw in my yard, I'm going to be more worried about the death claw.
Not if the rabid dog bit the hand off of your daughter. It's a personal bias, I know.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying, forgive the mob. I'm saying
Later.
After we deal with the Brotherhood and we use the mob's help to
What does
deal with the Brotherhood.
with? You invited them to the table.
Yes. We get the Brotherhood to, stop killing everyone, which I'm worried that's not going to happen. If I'm saying neutralize them as a threat, not necessarily through violence, but if it comes to that, if they decide to break the peace that we establish here, then deal with that. We know the mob will eventually, sooner or later. But once we get the Brotherhood off, because the main point of this conference, after dealing with the weather and everything, is to also make sure that one of the factions at the table here isn't destroyed. So saving the Enclave, and then afterwards, if the mob is still giving the militia trouble, the Enclave can assist with dealing with that threat. So don't see this as making peace with an enemy. See this as buying time to gain an ally.
I'm all for the alliance. Believe it or not, I never thought a day would come where I could say this thing. But I trust the Enclave. And I am seriously concerned that the Brotherhood of Steel is an existential threat to the stability of the Midwest and to, the militia in particular. In particular.
Especially if they get their hands on the weapon or the weather control or whatever. To them, it will be a weapon. You can look at your history to confirm that.
Unfortunately, I've already put a plan into motion Not here in Xanadu, of course. Ideally, I would be all for joining this Orva initiative. But I have a plan to end Barnes Franklin. He's the mastermind behind it, and I would possibly even make peace with the mob once he is dead. So view this less as I want to go on some personal crusade of destroying every organized crime syndicate this way to the Mississippi.
As someone who chased his brother across the wasteland for revenge, I understand. That being said, be careful about being the one that makes the first strike.
He made the first strike.
I'm saying post-summit.
You think that would disrupt any peace that we have?
I'm saying it would make it very hard for you to get help from the rest of, the Union, for example, in dealing with, or even the Brotherhood with dealing with the mob. What I'm saying is wait until the mob inevitably launches a strike first, and then you can use that as an excuse for getting everyone to dogpile on them.
Here's the thing. I think everyone might dogpile today. Mm-hmm. As far as I see it, the only one that would be amiable to the mob at all is, well, the host, Xanadu. Mm-hmm. But I think there shouldn't be anything stopping the rest of us, the Brotherhood, the militia, from taking care of the mob and keeping them out of this. Why do they need to be included?
I'm just worried about them, They were very insistent on being here. And if they're kicked out, I'm worried that they're going to do something to try to disrupt it, like Ulster did.
They're going to do something regardless. That's what they do. They're not going to turn into some real business once this treaty is signed.
Oh, I agree.
Well, then why give them the chance to? What's the point in having them sign on if all we're going to do is just kill them as soon as they break it, which will be day one?
Mm-hmm. Because it's just a fool's hope for peace. I know that they're not going to, but I was hoping that they will. I don't know.
You can make peace with the Brotherhood. You can't sign the peace treaty with a criminal.
Can I ask, would you delay any plans you had until after the summit is finished?
From my perspective, it would be beneficial if my plans happened before the summit. That way they're not even included in any sort of deliberation. In fact, I have it on my slate to meet with the Union and the Brotherhood for assistance. Not on Xanadu. I don't intend to stop anything like this, but Barnes Franklin has been quite elusive for quite some time.
How are you going to do this? Because we're at the summit. You can't just drag him outside of Xanadu and do it.
No. There's no purpose in me telling you my plans, though.
No, I don't see how you're going to do it before the summit outside of Xanadu because we're in the middle of the summit.
Have you cut a deal with him? Can you tell me right now, here to my face, that there's not some under-table deal going on? If he has someone that you care about hostage, or there's some blackmail or something going on. I know how this works. I was on that end of the stick.
Two options.
Yes, you
The timer at the
It's
bottom.
going out at the top. We cut and there's like just random scenes of like Jules is trying
I'm
to
talking
get
to Barnes
tea.
right now.
Oh, you're talking with Barnes.
I'm talking to Barnes.
That works pretty well. Okay, then it's literally just
Would you want to
Doing
cut
the,
to
like, step
Julian
up
while you
from
think
right
about this?
Yeah, cut to Julian. I feel like this is a good cliffhanger for
No,
the
this
scene.
this would be a great
I
dramatic
have
cut.
plans to kill Barnes.
This is one of
Tell me
those
the truth.
decisions
Do you
that
have a
comes
deal
up on
with
the
him?
screen.
Hi,
And you
Barnes.
sit there and you stare at it, and then you walk around, and then you do your laundry, and then you make some
I'm trying
tea.
to weigh the options here.
I think it's maybe the most sympathetic opening we've got,
Yeah, I'm.
but it will throw a spanner in the works. Maybe it's a now or later spanner, and a now spanner is better.
I'm
That's
gonna.
the
I think I
equation.
might try to do it and portray it more as he's kind of got us like. He's kind of got us in
in a hard place.
a hard place because if we
Which-
don't work with him, then
It kind of does.
yeah, because then we're gonna get wiped out by the Brotherhood because we needed to get him to like help us with.
I
Certain
mean,
things,
we're
but-
protecting our family the same way he tried to protect
yeah.
his.
So
I
I'm
think
not
you
gonna
pull on
mention.
those
I'm not
heartstrings
gonna
a little.
mention anything about our plan with the Union, but I might, bring up that.
What plan with the Union?
Remember the false flag operation?
Oh, yes, I do remember that, and I know exactly what happened to it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we did that.
The Brotherhood looked at it and said, "Nope, not our mission." It was fed through the lines, though.
Okay.
There is a higher priority thing right now.
Bard.
All right.
Bard?
We've heard this name a couple of times in
Oh.
conjunction with Minus.
It's Eurovision.
The Brotherhood's master plan, Eurovision, uniting the
You know
waste.
who rules the wasteland? Whoever's got the best music.
I would love to run a Space Eurovision one shot sometime.
One of these
Blatant
days,
rip off from a book. Nonetheless,
still be fun. All right.
such fun.
While you ponder these things heavily, we're gonna cut to Julian with Barnes. I think this will be good because it'll give you some context. It's not locked.
Yeah, it's just the civilized thing to do to knock before you barge in.
He could have been undressed.
Come in.
Open the door and shut it behind me. Barnes, holding up okay? Not slipping anything into the ventilation?
He takes his head down from the vent.
Don't worry, my dirty bombs are all outside of Xanadu. They're not gonna harm anyone inside.
Good call. Good call.
So you here to cuff me?
No, I'm the bearer of good news. We found who actually did it, and it wasn't you.
Who did it?
Ulster.
What? What? Why?
Wanted to frame you. Wanted you out of the picture.
Why? I mean, I don't even know that guy.
We got some interesting information from him in the interrogation when we were asking him that same question. Turns out he used to work for the same people you did. He was a mob interrogator.
What? He worked for Nelson? Mm-hmm. Roll a deception check. This is charisma speech. This is a lie.
Well, that I found it from the interrogation, yes.
Yes.
That's the truth.
This is from the Big Black Book.
Yes.
May I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You are not good at lying, so that's fair.
I'm not.
If it makes you feel any better, Barnes is not the best at detecting lies.
I mean, that's good.
There's one success from Barnes.
That was a 7, and then it got hit by the other die.
I can confirm that.
So that is actually 2.
Okay, he rolled a 7 for his success, so I was a little worried there.
I got a 7 and an 8.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that'll cut it.
In your face, Bonds.
Oh, does that mean since I beat him, I get 1 back?
Yes, you do. Good job.
I actually lied. Should I just
job.
play Heisel again?
Good job, lying. I mean, I'm
He
just
was-
playing Sav again.
He was Lister?
You should play Kleptomaniac next
That
time.
was the name. The introduction questions I asked. What's your name? Lie detector got him pretty quick.
Really? And he brought that darn thing. Huh. Well, I mean, he had beef with Nelson, but Nelson's gone now. Wonder what he wanted to do with pinning me.
Don't think it's as much about you as it is about the mob as a whole. Might still be salty about what happened. Salty.
guess so.
Might still be frustrated about what happened.
Well, that's great news to hear, but I take it that's not why you're here to talk.
It's about half of why I'm here to talk.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can give an explanation on, well, keeping me in this thing.
Hope you know it's going to be difficult.
Oh, I'm
The
sure it
militia's
will
got a
be, but
bone to
I'm
pick.
sure you're up to the challenge.
It's not my job to keep dragging you back in if you keep dragging yourself out.
What
Gotta
have I
learn to
done
play
to drag
nice.
myself out? I have played nice. You just explained this was a frame job.
I'm not saying the poisoning.
What are
I'm
you
just saying
saying?
you're going to have to mend some bridges.
With who?
The militia, for one.
That's not going to happen. They're more legalistic than the Brotherhood is. They crack down on chems like it's prohibition. They're literally the what's the fancy word that means like they're the exact opposite of.
Antithesis?
That's the one. They're the antithesis to us. We can't exist in the same. No. Do you really need them? Come on.
Yes, we
Why?
really need them. They're more useful to us than you are, frankly.
Really? I wasn't aware that we were here because we were useful. I thought we were here because I know things about the Enclave that those tin cans would love to know.
The only thing you know about the Enclaves that I don't want them to know is that we're working together.
Cloning,
That's fine by me.
C-24.
We rejected that technology. That's not on us.
I don't buy that.
You don't have to buy it.
Neither do they. But it's enough to arouse their suspicion. Super
We're
Ken.
playing this all cards on the table kind of style right now. You try to out us on any of this, it'll just give us a good reason to toss you out.
Oh, trust me. This is only my back pocket. I'm all in with you all. But if you turn on me, those are the cards I got.
We're not going to turn on you. In fact, Ulster gave us the chance and we turned him down.
But you're saying that in order to stay in your good graces, I need to shake hands and not cross fingers with
No,
the
I'm
man on the
saying
highest horse in the
bringing you-
Midwest.
Bringing you to the table is a very different idea than keeping you at it. That's your responsibility. We got you in the door. What you do
Was
with that is on
guaranteed
you.
a seat on the table of Excelsior. Not the little summit where we talk about Excelsior, but on that flying castle.
We don't even have Excelsior right now. We don't know what's going to happen with it.
Well, I need to be in on it. That was the deal.
This is what happens when deals are made when I'm not in the room.
About to make another one.
Like we cut back, the mouse is moving towards tell the truth.
I was already decided.
We cut back.
No, I would love cutting back from this is what happens when I'm not in the room to make a deal. Jerry,
You want to
There's
make a
the
deal?
time-
let's make a deal.
in a different room. It's like the when the for like locations like just in a different room and it's back right.
Let's make a deal.
Listen, Barnes. I can't keep you at the table by kicking everyone else out. That's
Oh, I'm
not
not
how
saying
this kind
everyone.
of system works.
Well, you don't need the malicious vote now, do you? I'm not saying you kick everyone out. But we need to stay. Or else your dirty laundry is getting aired.
Do it.
There's no need to right now.
I'm telling you, I'm not sticking my neck out for you. So if
that's
you're
your
going to do
family.
it, then do it. The biggest threat to my family right now is this talk not going well.
What if there was something much closer to your family? Something you did not know about.
Seems like something you're pulling out of your pocket because you need to, not something that's...
Oh, it is in my pocket. And he pulls out a small handheld detonator.
Oh, you didn't hear that already blew up.
What?
The nuke?
The nuke.
Yeah. We used it. Blew some Brotherhood's ships to smithereens.
Roll another deception check.
No, that one's true.
No, it's not. I
You diffused this
we
thing.
blew it up. Oh,
No.
that's the other one.
Two nukes.
Different nuke.
I'm sorry.
rigged it to
Would you
Two nukes.
would you have said the same thing if you remembered that it was?
No, I would have told him what actually happened. Oh, we disarmed that weeks ago. No, not weeks ago. This is not how that works. We disarmed that
About a
weeks
week.
ago.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Did Frankie tell you about it?
I found it.
Well, at least he was true to his word.
He didn't want to sell you out. He also didn't believe in what you were doing. I think he was relieved when I found it.
Yeah. Never did have the guts.
Maybe you should take a page out of his book.
And surrender?
Not surrender, just be a little more open to working with others at the table.
You need to realize that by agreeing to work with everyone else at the table, I am essentially saying, okay, you know what? Maybe I won't sell chems. Maybe I won't, hire assassins, that kind of thing. You know what? I won't even be in the mob anymore. I'm going to be a professional flower picker. That's what working with everybody else looks like. That's what everyone else is going to ask.
Should I place my order of daisies now or later? They're not going to make you pick flowers, Barnes.
There's only one kind of order I take.
They might have problems with the murder. They might have problems with anything that seriously harms the population of the Midwest, but I don't see why a businessman like you couldn't reimagine the way you work. Couldn't produce something more profitable that actually helps the Midwest instead of harms it.
My new pitch is
You see
stop
him-
being the mob then.
Just have this
Open a
pained
business.
expression of laughter on his face as he just leans away from the couch. You want me to start a diner, don't you? Just
No.
use my great cooking talents. I have clawed my way to this position, and I'm not going to reimagine it for some fantasy that you all have.
I was really hoping to get one of your burgers. I'm not asking for a fantasy, but if you want a seat at the table, you're going to have to work the way all the rest of us work. That's what I'm telling you. You can have your choice. You can leave if you want. You don't have to get involved in any of this, but if you want a seat at the table, that's what it's going to look like. That's not an ultimatum from me. That's knowing when we sit down at the table how this is going to go.
I have a strong feeling. If you walk away from this with, let's say the militia's on your side, but just them, because the Union walks lockstep with the Brotherhood, and you fight against a wholly armed Brotherhood force, lots of people are going to die. And that's something I can guarantee. If we happen to lose that seat that you guaranteed us.
We've given you a seat at this table, and how much further you get is up to you, like I said. What you've just told me seems like desperation. Seems like you're trying to get me to make an emotional decision.
No, I'm trying to get you to do what you promised to do. Or what your doctor promised you do.
The doctor doesn't speak for the Enclave.
And you should kill him. Don't let people represent you.
I've thought about it.
The president agreed to that.
Whatever happened to wanting flowers and burgers?
Your words, not mine.
Your president was in the room during that deal too, right?
He's not the president anymore. I don't remember if you were around for that part.
No, he's still the leader. He's still the honcho. Might not have a octagonal desk or whatever he has.
We don't have an Orva yet.
He's your boss, ain't he?
He's my brother-in-law.
What? Huh.
And he thought the mob business was the only one that ran in the family.
I don't think there's any deal to be made here because there already was a deal. And if that deal is not honored, then you will suffer the consequences. But that's my position.
Like I said, share what you want with the others. I don't care.
I hope I don't have to.
Depends on how you play your cards.
Do remember that you stored your family in Indiana with the Union.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that, well, if you don't get them on your side, Brotherhood has every right by treatise. Fly in, pluck them away.
Doesn't seem like much of a threat. You don't have sway with the Union.
Oh, no.
They hate your guts as much as anyone else here, aside
absolutely.
from maybe the militia.
But if the Brotherhood knows what the Enclave is really up to.
What the Enclave is really up to. You mean the deal I'm backing out of?
You're backing out of it?
The way I see it, the best chance we have is putting all of our cards on the table. Like you said, there's too much at stake to risk this. I'm not going to tell them about the deal we've got. You're welcome to stay and try to play nice, but I'm not going to stick my neck out for you because this is too important. If you decide to tell them about the deal that we had, you're going to see more consequences from that than I am.
Well, let's keep this deal. And I will play nice. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop being the mob, though.
Well, I've given you a good faith warning that you're going to need to be strategic about how you play this. Looking forward to seeing how you do that.
Get out of here. We're done.
Bye, Barnes.
And you exit the room. Cut back to Jerry.
We definitely did not make a deal with the mob. And there definitely is not a nuclear device rigged where the rest of the Enclave is, surrounded with a detonator held by Franklin Barnes.
Barnes Franklin.
Barnes Franklin.
Yep, sorry.
Barnes Franklin.
Roll a deception check. You did defuse that bomb. I know you're insinuating.
Well, okay, but
I know.
the
I
actual
know.
words that he's saying aren't all true.
But
I know.
But
I am,
he's deceiving.
I'm deceiving.
It's the same check, regardless of
Deception
speech
by
or
truth.
deception. Correct.
Did this run out between scene cuts?
I will say because this is simultaneous.
This is a braided scene.
Okay.
Like,
I want to use this. It's okay.
like,
Do it.
like
also
wolves in
wearing
his
my hat,
hair.
so-
Braided.
It's also fair is fair. You get one for lying. He gets one for lying.
3 successes.
Get back 3 action points.
Ooh.
0.
Oh,
Action
Wow.
point farming.
oh.
See,
It's almost
unlike
like
you,
you're
he's
actually
good
the
at
character
lying.
who's meant to do this.
Can you guarantee that you can get him?
If I get help from the Union, most likely.
Is there any chance that you can play along for the summit? We will do our best to, minimize their impact on the negotiations. It's just we kind of have our hands tied with letting them in.
Do you think they'd accept some kind of a swap?
What do you mean?
I mean, they have, in a way, a lot of you hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's anything we could take from them that would be as valuable?
Chicago.
Besides their chem
We
lab,
nuke Chicago.
besides their chem lab, I don't think so. He's mob. The only person that I think he ever really cared about was his brother, and he was killed by the Brotherhood recently.
How did they get the bomb there?
His brother, bless his heart, decided to bring it in without, I don't know.
Do you know who has the detonator?
Barnes. Most likely. I just need to know that if you all deal with Barnes, that, you know, the Brotherhood or someone else doesn't get a hold of that detonator, and then we're back in square one.
No, absolutely. Whatever you need, we'll help. You have my word. That does change things. That sounds like that's a more immediate threat than what you were letting on, though. Is that just insurance? Or is that... How are they using that to wield you?
Well, for one, Excelsior goes up along with half of what's left of the Enclave. For another, we made a deal with them at first because, you know, we were about to die to the Brotherhood, and so I went and tried to cut a deal, and then he said, well, you let us into the summit, and also, by the way, I have a nuke. We were able to confirm that there's a nuke there, and it's rigged to blow. We just...
You don't want to risk it defusing it.
I looked at it, and it would be a tough defuse.
I'll let you keep your deception check there. No need for another one. But to what end? They just want influence over this? What do they want? What are they getting out of this?
First of all, they wanted a seat on the table of whoever's running it.
Right.
Second, you see I'm sure you noticed the lady with the weird glasses and that's sitting with us.
Right, the Secretary of something development.
Yeah. She's with him. I have a couple cards up my sleeve I'm going to use to try to get rid of her, but... So, essentially... yeah. So, essentially, a secret second seat at the table.
Well, my revenge list for this summit just got a little bit longer now. Here's something we can bond on.
We can bond on this.
Revenge list.
I've got a pretty hefty revenge list too, but first of all, the people I want to save list is also pretty long, and that one takes priority.
Matters more. This is truly a sticky situation.
I also would appreciate if you didn't tell.
Spread that around. No,
Spread that around, especially spread around that I told you.
Of course.
Covering his tracks.
I hate it when deals happen and I am not in the room.
It does it, and
Don't
then it's
tell
like
Jules.
does it again in slow motion, and then it's like cuts back to
I hate it. Playing over Jerry, like gesticulating, talking wildly.
I like it. I like seeing
In black
just a
and white.
scene where we just keep going back and forth. Like you say something. I hate when deals happen, and Jerry's like, "Okay, anyway." And we're back to where you're.
It would be hilarious.
Okay.
Well, that puts this plan on ice. I take it this means this is a guarantee from, well, I know you're not Enclave, but speaking for them, that
You should kill him.
you will deal with the mob
We do.
once this is over. And when the time is right and when your safety is guaranteed.
Brotherhood is enemy number 1. Mob is number 2.
Right. All right. We're in. We'll support you in this initiative, and we'll give help in any way that we can. Although I will say a pitched battle with the Brotherhood will be a bloody one.
and we're trying to avoid that if possible.
That's right. Good. All right. Well, stay safe.
You as well. Thank you for your understanding. I wish you the best of luck on your list.
Thank you. And you would leave the militia.
How come when Elvin has a list, everyone's like, I don't know the list. So when Jerry has a list, it's just like, oh, that's Jerry.
I don't know. I think it's because people just can't let women have anything.
Even lists.
All right.
We can make a list.
So you all have talked to the mob, and you have talked to the militia.
I already have a hit list.
Ventilation people, is there any?
Bull
I'm in
gets
the
down
vents.
on one knee and then gets up a little bit and
We're
just
doing high stakes
just
negotiations.
stands
They're
on one
flirting.
knee.
he gets up and then he gets up and he kind of braces while standing instead and like has it kind of low so that you can get up and check the vents.
I hoist myself into the fence.
Yeah. Roll a survival
I don't think
perception check.
So because I need to save my armor things, I think it's just my strength, which is I think a 5.
I would love it.
No, it is.
If there was
Wait,
actually
it is.
something in the vents.
No need to roll a check for lifting Margie
Oh,
up.
if
This
there
is
was
just a
actually
Margie
something in
check
the
to
vents.
search the ventilation shaft.
Okay.
What a twist that would be.
Yeah.
I'd like to give help, but it might not be that important.
What'd you get?
2 20s.
So you know how I said that this wasn't a check about lifting Margie up?
Yeah.
Margie, you're wearing power armor, aren't you?
Oh no, I forgot to take it off. He's like,
Here, Margie.
he's like
You
assuming.
may
he's
you may
like looking
correct
at her
this,
like,
but something
she'll know
tells
to
me
get
you're
out of
like,
the power
you know
armor."
what? I know power armor is extremely heavy,
Well,
but
he's saving the armor and wait, what are you saying? Sorry, you should tell
Margie's
me.
gonna fall. How does that happen? I was imagining that it was just Wold like I can lift her.
I take no fault in it.
She's wearing power armor.
I think what happens.
Margie.
This is what I'm thinking what happens.
Yeah.
Wold thinks he's like, okay, I need to be on my game, and so he goes to brace. He doesn't get on a knee because that's a little
He's
a little
squatting.
weird. He's just kind of squatting instead.
Squat.
And so not that embarrassing. And then he remembers, oh, I need to save charges, so he makes sure that his suit is off, so it kind of deactivates.
Mm-hmm.
So he initially was like, oh, well, it's totally fine that she grabs onto me and using me as a stepladder, because I'm wearing power armor that's activated. But if you remember, he then realizes that he turns it off. And he hasn't realized that she is going to step on his hands in power armor.
Yep.
So I think what happens...
Looking like,
I think
she'll
what
know
happens...
to take the power armor
kudos
off.
for
She'll
him.
know.
I think she steps up and is going to check. And there's a moment where he is like, realizes what's going to happen and goes, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then that doesn't happen.
Yeah. 2,000 pounds of steel and a blade
What
of
do they
armor
weigh? Like
plating.
150 pounds plus whoever's. No.
Ton. Literal.
It's like, that was more than I thought.
I will not be turning this into a meat cute though, because you would crush him.
No, I was thinking it's like,
Oh, you fell on me.
you can step on my hands.
I mean, he's wearing power armor too.
Deactivate.
It's
But-
deactivated, but it
have
wouldn't
armor.
crush him.
It wouldn't crush him. That's true.
Yeah.
I am not doing a meat cute.
I think
Wait,
you should.
She should roll for
Should we
it.
roll for meet cute?
Roll for meat cute.
You can add like a few dice if you for how much you do
And
it,
let's
and not
guys.
Okay.
the anti meet cute dice.
Here's what I'll.
they're not Shias dice,
No.
Use
The
them up
difficulty
before
will
the
be
climax of the
2.
story.
And this will be. There's only way that something like this happens. And that is pure, untouched, completely pure luck.
Okay.
So roll a luck check.
Okay. Should
What's the difficulty of the luck check?
2.
Use
You may
action
use. You may. What?
Use action points.
Wait,
no, we're not pure luck. This has to.
how are we rolling this?
You may use speech.
Yes. I
Roll
have a question.
2d20.
I have a question. Should I roll 1d20 and should he roll 1d20 since it is our combined luck? Of
Yeah.
meet
That's what I
cute. We
was
cannot
considering.
assist one another. We're using different stats.
Yeah,
which
yeah. I
My
like it.
stats are not great. It's a 4, but I'm rolling my special dice. So here
Difficulty is 2.
we go. Let's see what happens.
No.
Correct. Again, we'll do the clip. Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
My dad was like, nope, he's
A
got
natural
this.
one.
A natural one.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
very quick meet cute.
Is destined.
Yeah. So, well, with that crit and with that not a success from Margie, you start to take a tumble as you essentially crumple downwards. And Wold, you know, I missed the bar on that, but maybe I can make it better somehow.
I
And
could catch her.
you try desperately to catch her
His
as
brain just has turned off at this point. He's like, I could catch her. That's fine.
as Margie falls on top of you.
The faces of our masks touch.
I think it's just like the top part of him is just under, like I don't know, trying to catch her back or something, or trying to catch her head. That's what you go for. So he's just crushed it.
Oh, sorry. I thought I probably should have taken the armor off. Oh, get off.
Sorry, the cave gun from my mouth. Sorry. What happened to my voice right then? Sorry about that.
I should probably take
I
the
should,
armor
we
off.
should have, yeah, or I should
Yeah.
have turned it. We should do it again, real quick.
Are you talking?
I'm gonna.
Said their masks touched.
We didn't just. No, with the back.
And I will take the armor off and try again.
All right.
I weigh less now.
Roll another survival perception check.
Well,
My weight loss program. Take your power armor off.
I'm gonna say
You drop a literal ton.
maybe it's a part of his
Immediately.
luck check, but he does resist from saying, "Oh, this is a lot better," or "This is a lot lighter," and then goes, "I'm just not gonna say."
Do
that.
not comment on the weight
Yes,
of
you
a
did
woman's
decide
power
that.
armor.
Yes, that's like classic Fallout rules.
Yeah.
Does this power armor make my weight look bad?
You are
What did you-
2,000 pounds. Yes.
2,000 plus. There's a person in here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So, new roll.
My 2,000 pound life power armor.
That looks pretty good.
It's 4 successes.
Forward success.
Gosh.
I like, and then I'm like, let's try that again.
Do, do.
Just
Yeah.
seeing through the entire ventilation system, and I'm like, I can smell that someone's reperfuming in there.
So this would be a pretty long check. Essentially, there's a lot to check, so I'm encapsulating this all in one check.
We like go to different events.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm like sitting on top of your shoulders, and we're like,
We could leave in your power armor.
We're like moving.
You can get it
with
later.
us.
It's fine.
We're like moving
Yep.
it with us or something.
I'm not gonna throw in a
in a
thief.
corner as a
Also,
decoration.
if I
I
remember
have an
correctly, you do.
anti-theft device
Yes.
in there.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
you
yes.
do.
It would literally microwave someone.
Or turn them into a ghoul.
Maria Pittman's like,
Very
yes,
successful.
I need to see what you did to this power armor.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Marie Pitten's like, you turned me into a ghoul. And Marie's like, the ghoulification thing only happens if you try to steal it, actually.
I just couldn't keep my hands off it. It was bled.
It was so fashionable.
Treasured in blood.
All right. You do not find any bombs or, well, gas bombs or anything made to distribute anything that would be harmful in the vents.
potpourri?
Do we find?
You do find hints of confetti in there. That is definitely old.
You get it in there once and it never...
That's old.
That is paper.
He knows.
I am a straw
Especially after you
wrapper
licked it.
today.
You do also find,
Buddy.
in perfectly good condition,
Do I need to take you to the
a
vet?
10 millimeter SMG.
They go through. Oh.
Well, this, what is this?
You eat
Margie
the
finds it.
bag,
She rolled it.
so-
She's up in the vents,
Okay.
right?
Yes. He was distracted. So. But
Yep.
Yeah, Margie's like, got it. And she like takes it out of the vent. She's like, I don't think this should be here.
I don't think so either. I'm sure it's.
It's a suppressed 10 millimeter SMG.
I'm
It does have good stats.
I'm
So there you
guessing-
go.
it.
There was something in the vents.
Don't tell Jules.
I think I should.
Let's not
we
tell
should tell
Jules.
Jules. Oh,
Well,
hands Jules a 10 millimeter SMG.
I'm not
I
against
found this.
telling Jules. I'm
She's just holding it like, what?
we can just say we dealt with it with the
That's gonna be
the
Julian, there's a weapon in Xanadu. We're all packing. Jerry has a rocket launcher.
That we are trusting him not to use out of the goodness of his heart.
I've been very good.
What goodness?
This is a very flimsy summit.
Priscilla gets poisoned. Jerry's like, okay, I've had it.
We're blowing the
the
place.
ceiling out, takes out half the audience.
That'd be pretty cool. And that would make 2 times that we've shot the ceiling to kill someone.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not against telling her, but I mean, she's not even drinking the mushroom juice I gave her, so she's probably not the most relaxed right now.
Should I keep it? Or is there a place to put it?
I don't think there's a lost and found. We could ask.
Checking it in. Someone lost this.
There is, in fact, a lost and found. This is a hotel.
Who looks
funny.
over? This might
Go
not
to the
be-
lost and
I was
found.
like, okay, I stand corrected.
Does it have a luggage
We
tag?
might not want to put this in there.
The union's like, make sure to tag your stuff.
I
Someone's
think
like putting the tag
we
around
could
the
check
trigger
with,
guard.
we could check with the lady that runs this place and see if she knows whose it is, like a head security officer or something.
I'm seeing it now. Jules is talking with Sally like, Sally, we can't have a blood sports match in the middle of the... I found a gun in the van!
Better yet, Bartholomew goes on the PA. Will the owner of a suppressed 10mm SMG
Found in the vents.
Please go to the parking lot
Just-
to recollect.
Just imagining everyone else in the summit like, I swear it wasn't me.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
mine.
mine. That's mine. Okay, thanks. Lost it. Misplaced it this morning. I was crawling the vents looking for mice.
To shoot with my suppressor.
Why?
You just
My
hear
suppressed-
massive amounts of shooting over there, and you're like, "What's happening?" Someone crawls out. It's a mouse. I got it.
I'm so scared
Are you-
of mice.
Are you good with guns? It's not convincing, but you're probably better than me. So you hold on to it for now, and then we will. We can check with her later, or just security, or we could let. We should let security know. Probably. It's probably not normal that there's a. Well, it might be. I don't know.
I don't
Is this
know.
normal? I'm not from here. I'm a foreigner.
Where I'm from, we didn't have this kind of vents.
Where I'm from, I look at the vents. Ours were bunker vents. So.
Ours
they
were mine shafts.
Oh. We had a mine. We got filled with water. Wasn't my fault. Moving on. It was a
Margie,
Chemistry, the sparks are flying here.
a little ironic. You do actually see engraved, well, someone has scratched onto this SMG with a knife, and it just says, "Ho, ho, ho."
Saint. Actually, I don't think Margie knows anything about Ho 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 in relation to Santa.
No, I don't think so. You thought he was like the president.
Do you know anyone named Ho Ho Ho?
I'm trying to remember.
It's me, ho,
if
ho, ho.
I had
Hobart?
that
Hovind?
While Wolf
Holloman.
knows a bunch
Hogarth,
of things
use.
about
Oh, sorry.
Santa Claus, I'm trying to remember if I specifically had that he didn't know what Santa Claus was. I think I had said that before that he didn't.
If you want to, given the pre-war archive that is
Yes.
near your
I
people,
think
you can
he-
if you want
I
to.
think he would have. I think he didn't read it.
Okay.
Like I think it's in there. I
Boring.
think he was like, holidays. Who wouldn't know? Like what President's Day? What is that? Anyway,
What's a president?
He read
He's like-
President's Day and then was like, never mind.
And then he
then he
met
also,
the
like, was
president
like-
and he was like, is that?
It's his day.
Oh.
President.
And then he was like, oh, I'll read like another one like 5 months later, and then was like Christopher Columbus, and he was like, pretty sure that guy enslaved people, and then just skip the whole holidays thing.
And he's like, I don't think they were celebrating the right things. And then a giant man in a red velvet suit. Okay,
Okay,
we're done.
we're done.
All
Using
right.
dark magic to fly.
Not familiar.
What are you guys doing?
Time suppression technology.
I won't. Or are they still on their scene?
Well, are you doing anything with that, or are you just keeping it and keeping mum?
I guess I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it.
I guess.
I guess now I'm walking around
Let's go back
holding
and
a
let Jules
submachine
know.
gun.
Let's go back and let Jules know
That's
that,
fine.
that the vents are clear.
Yeah, I forget sometimes that in this world, just walking around carrying a suppressed 10mm SMG is just like, yeah, that's a thing people do.
Yep. It's normal.
That's fine, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a little more intimidating. Most people would have like guns shouldered or holstered or slung around their shoulder. But
Can you
like,
I don't have a
If
gun
you-
sling.
Do you have
Oh.
pockets?
it has a sling attached to it.
Do I have pockets for a 10mm SMG?
It's a reasonable request.
Wide.
I'm a woman. I don't have pockets that large.
Yes, that's something we found.
That's male privilege, even asking.
I don't know. Maybe by 2077.
If I was playing a male character, I'd be like, yeah. I fit a tablet in my actual pants pockets
Yeah.
before.
You have not.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I
Probably
had a
not
tablet and I was
comfortably.
like, these pockets are huge. And I just
hate
shoved a whole
everything.
tablet in there.
Yeah.
It's legitimately silly. They just like are giving men enough room to fit their yacht. And then they're like, women don't have pens ever. It's like, I bet they do.
iPhones, They don't need those.
Don't put pens in pockets, though.
Yeah.
I know I've stained
Yeah.
pants.
All right.
made that mistake.
So you're just keeping it?
I'll
Yeah.
I'll find you something so you don't have to like hold it all the time.
There's a
We'll
sling on it
figure
if you
that
want to
out.
sling it around.
You could try slinging it.
Like a purse.
I'll carry it like a put it around the shoulder where it's like dangling.
I mean, that's how you use a sling.
No, but it's like carrying it like a purse.
Oh, fair.
Can I go talk
That
to
would
the
be a
president
fun
really
little-
quick?
Sure, you can go talk to the president. Is
The
that
shape
Julian?
of a
Are you also going back to the Enclave? Or are you going back to the Jazz Lounge?
I'll go back to the Enclave too.
Okay.
I feel like that's the right narrative direction for both of us.
All right, you'd
That's-
open the door and you'd see the president, and you would see Cinia.
Mr. President. I mean, not president, whatever you are now.
No, that still works.
Okay, can I have a word with you for a second?
Sure. And he would step out to the balcony.
Zinnia's not in earshot, is she?
No.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can notice her? Just, I don't know. I just want to...
Sure. Yeah.
Well,
I
let me
wanna-
know. Let me know when I burst in and go, Martin, I may have just, and then stop and
Okay.
see Zinnia and go
Yeah,
on Martin
One
instead.
success.
One success.
Yep. Can I use Hennig's actually perception bonus? Just be, Hennig, watch out for...
That will
Woof.
reduce the difficulty.
Reduce the difficulty.
Okay.
Like,
So what did you roll for your success?
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Roger that. You would see
Listed as like a text tone.
after you asked the president for a conversation,
Text tone.
you can tell she was obviously listening and she says, "All right, boys, I'll give you some time off." And she's going to leave the room.
Aw, we still hate you, Xenia.
I'm still gonna whisper, just to be safe.
Yeah,
Just
he
to
would
make it
still
hard.
say, "Let's go to the balcony."
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got some news on the militia as far as the mob goes. They are planning to kill Franklin along with the Union and the Brotherhood.
We're going with them, but I can keep it that.
Oh. If they could pull it off, that would get us out of the situation. Barzenia.
They also pressed me, and they said they weren't going to cooperate with the summit. So I spun a little yarn. I told them about the nuke, but I also made it kind of sound like the mob was holding us hostage. And that's why we were pushing to not kick the mob out right now. They also know about Zinnia.
That's not the worst idea.
I figured between, lying about it, this would probably get us a little bit more, a half-truth would get us a little bit more here.
Why did you bring up Zinnia then?
Because he was pressing me on what they got out of all of this, and I figured telling them that... Sorry, it was the best I could come up with on the spot.
No, but next time you're going to rep the Enclave to a major faction.
Oh, I wasn't repping the Enclave, I was repping me.
Repping you, and yet you bring up the deal we made with the mob.
I didn't bring up that deal.
You said that the Enclave was being blackmailed by the mob, right?
I did, yeah. You can yell at me if you want, I really don't care.
Just bring me your Julian along next time, okay?
Okay.
Should-
Probably you, not Julian, just because she's not in the best state of mind right now.
What is that supposed to mean? She's doing fine.
Did you see her during prep for the summit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is when she's at her best. One time she stayed up till 3 a.m. for a math final. Math.
Does the Enclave have therapists? I feel like she could use one.
Well, not necessarily. We had a small program called The Therapist that was not very good at its job.
Yeah.
We had doctors,
I
though.
feel like she could work on her work-life balance.
She literally created herself a son. like her work became her child. I
Yeah.
don't think there's a balance to be had there.
We're saving the world here, Dr. Fletcher.
Like your way
I know.
We can care about work-life balance later.
I know. Anyway, you do what you want with that information. I just thought it'd be kind of me to tell you.
Martin, we've got a problem. Martin, we've got a
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, hi, Julian. I was just stepping out by.
No, stay.
Hope your conversation with the militia went a lot better than my conversation with
I think it went quite well, actually.
He gave a half-truth. The militia knows about Zinnia and believes that they're holding us hostage.
They were gonna blow up the deal, and everything was gonna fall through. So I may have told them that Barnes, snuck a nuke using Frankie into what's left of the Enclave and has the detonator for it.
He threatened me with that not 15 minutes ago.
Oh, speak of the devil.
I told him we defused it.
I didn't tell the militia that, and it'd be better if they didn't.
Well, so if Barnes comes and tells everyone that, we say, haha, nice ruse, I fooled you? Or I think we're
Oh,
spreading
well-
conflicting information here.
Okay. Well, first of all, we can say that was a bluff against Barnes because, he's got a nuke to our throats.
How attached are both of you
Decide.
to the deal with the mob?
I want to kill the mob.
I think this whole all cards on the table kind of thing has to be all cards on the table. They're gonna
The
drag us
militia,
down.
the militia suggested they were working with the Union and the Brotherhood to try to, make sure Barnes never made it back to Chicago.
It's gonna be a lot of enemies if the mob comes out at the table and says we've been working with them. We've got to have a strategy ready for that.
I know.
We
Or
do.
we let everything, kind of go through normally and then let them deal with the mob afterwards.
I've told Barnes he needs to be strategic, but I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to get kicked out and pitch a fit and tell everyone.
Well, I told that's why I also asked the militia to, let the mob stay, at least for now, for the summer until we figure out how to get rid of him before he, decides to nuke us, which he can't do, but they don't know that. And besides, if Barnes comes out and says anything, or we can even let Barnes know. Yeah, actually, what if we let Barnes know that I told the militia, oh, he's holding us hostage with a nuke? That way he thinks what you told him is a bluff, and he'll think he has that advantage over us, and he won't use the spilling all our beans.
I think we keep the mob as out of the loop as possible. If we've got allies and we And they don't know it, that's great. I'm just worried about the factions that don't know.
What's
Factions
that?
that have much more of a reason to distrust the Enclave if this comes out and they have a problem with it. But it's more of a problem for us to protect the mob through all of this, to have suspicious amounts of ties to them and keep them in this.
Well, the whole story about them holding us hostage, I think, helps us with that, at least as far as the militia goes, considering, they had a hostage situation with them not that long ago. He also, Mr. President, said that, he would help us with, any of that.
You guaranteed their vote.
Oh, I guaranteed that he, wants to help us. I basically laid the groundwork for a more strict alliance between the militia and the Enclave, assuming that you were willing to help them deal with the mob.
We're not exactly the best at enforcing the law. And the last thing I want anyone to hear is that we're going to do so with Excelsior. That's not going to be a weapon.
But I also kind of tried really hard to give what Polis did, saving his daughter, and trying to tie that to you guys as much as possible. Said there was a little bit of overlap in that, it wasn't strictly the Enclave per se, but the Enclave was kind of behind getting his daughter out.
Not a bad
Who
move.
got his daughter out?
Polis.
What? What? Julian, you're not going to tell me this thing?
Oh, he didn't know that?
No.
Sorry, Julian.
It's not a secret. I just didn't know why you needed to know it. I mean, what difference does that make?
Wow. And you were complaining about him not telling you stuff.
I'm not hiding it from him. It just hasn't come up.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Well,
You can maybe position it as I'm attached to the Enclave and I helped, but I was secondhand in that in the first place. It was really Tommy more than anyone.
I'm sorry, but lying is my specialty. If you want truth tellers, go find Frankie again. Look, I'm sorry. I probably should have talked to you about this first. I don't know.
It's not a bad thing that you told them.
it's probably not a bad thing that his daughter was freed, too.
Like I said, I think he sympathizes with us, and he did say he wants to do whatever he can to help us out of this situation. I think he's probably our only reliable ally at this summit right now.
You think he's
Right.
going to share that with the Brotherhood and the Union?
I asked him not to share that with them. Last thing we want is for the Brotherhood to find out and then try to get the remote thinking they've got leverage over us. It would just create too much of a headache.
You think we should
Right.
try for the remote?
What's that?
You think we should try for the remote? Double Bluff Barnes?
We could.
No, we need to get something that takes care of any threat. Because you're right, Julian, he might not play nice. And he might throw a tantrum if he gets ejected.
Also, the fact that we told the militia, if it does come out to everyone else that we did have a deal with the mob, we can probably count on him vouching for us that it was under duress.
We need to take care of the problem.
How can we get rid of Zinnia?
Nelson have anything on her in that little book of his?
That what?
The Black Book of Polanyani.
You all need to tell me these things.
Wait, who had that? Was it Frankie?
Frankie had it. It would have been...
I think I gave it to Jules after.
Oh.
No one had it. Frankie copied down the material of it and then hid it again.
Okay.
Technically, Barnes has it, which is why he recognized Lister's name.
Mm-hmm.
But all the data was stored on his Pip-Boy and most likely sent to you all, if I remember correctly.
Oh, so we have it.
Yes. Yeah.
scroll.
Oh, Zinnia. What's there about Zinnia? Because I forget as a player.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's
Mostly,
alive.
it's a pretty confident trust piece on her that, no, she's pretty reliable. She's ambitious, but in the right kind of way, in a loyal kind of way. If she ever does become a problem, pull on the thread of her boyfriend, who she thinks is dead and is still alive and kicking in Fargo, South Dakota. I don't remember his name, but it's written in the note.
Man, imagine wanting to break up so bad.
Could this
and
be useful?
die.
This could be very useful. You want me to go take care of it?
Yeah, if we get rid of Zinnia, then, Barnes can say, oh, we're working with them. Look, this my person is working with them.
And this isn't a physical copy, which means Barnes has the physical copy.
Yeah.
Which means he knows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk with Zinnia.
His name is Todd. Todd Volgrim.
Todd.
Still kicking in Fargo. She'll probably drop everything for him. That romantic.
So we just tell her
Todd.
about it and she
He just
runs
wanted
away.
to play tennis.
Either way,
Go
she
to-
deserves to know.
Maybe we tell her, the name of her man so she knows that we're telling the truth, and then,
I think we shoot straight. I think we send it right to her.
I think we should get confirmation from her that she has to leave before we do that. Before we tell her the location. We'll tell her that he's still alive, but we'll tell her where.
Jerry and Julian, you would see in your peripheral vision through the window, it's a little faded, you would see
Zinnia.
someone run into the room and just rip off her beehive wig. And she would open the window door. Where did you hear that?
The Black Book.
I'm setting it to you now.
I'm adding you to the group chat.
Look, Barnes has it.
Shut up!
Okay, sorry.
She's just reading through it.
Should have.
Frankie found it and he copied it down.
That son of a... And you would see her just leave.
Nice.
Just head out of the room.
How are we
So
going to
she'll
get rid of
kill him.
Zinnia? Your boyfriend's alive. I'm a head out.
You guys want to spend the next 15 minutes
What?
looking for bugs?
Things that a child says about a fun time, or an overly paranoid, overly stressed adult says.
How do you think Zinnia heard this if not through a bug?
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying that I.
She went
initially
out to the other
interpreted it as,
adjacent
like,
room's balcony.
insects.
Yeah.
She passed the stealth check. She rolled a success
wanna look
and a
for
critical
bugs.
success.
Yeah, I
So
figured.
even with Hennig. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What? You don't think she's going to let Barnes know about this?
If she does, it'll be with a bullet to the ear.
I don't see any way this goes less than favorably for us.
Should we go meet with Barnes?
No. Let
Just
them.
let this happen?
Me and the group in 15 minutes down at the round table.
Do you mean like the whole summit, or do you
Yeah.
mean okay?
If we're lucky, maybe they'll solve our problem for us.
If they're not, probably at least half.
Wow. Well, I guess we'll just have to see what happens and pray that this doesn't upset the rest of the summit.
Barnes is going to let slip sooner or later. There's going to be an upset. And we're going to need to be ready to handle it. You've done some damage control there already. But I think it's going to be dicey either way.
You weren't
Getting
able to
Zinnia
get
out of
him
there
not
should
to.
help. I told him to do it.
What?
Either he's going to do it now, or he's going to do it once we've thrown so much skin in the game and pulled him up so much that it damns us.
Okay.
If we choose to step away now, before we've done that, it's the best way we can get loose. He's going to try to stick around. He's going to try and play nice, is what he said. I told him we're not going to rat him out, but we're also not going to help him.
Okay. We're gonna die.
And with that, we will take a small break. We'll be back in just a bit.
Robot with an identity crisis.
All right, and we are back. And I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball and go back to Would and Margie. Would, you would get a notification on your Pip-Boy of just a door that has knock, knock, sound effect lines.
Come in.
Thank you. And you say the door open, and Pip's face just abstracts through the door, and you hear just this little crunchy 8-bit, yay, like it's a sitcom. Oh, hey, hi,
Oh, hello.
I'm back.
Well, just clicking on his thing like a grandpa trying to figure out how the phone works.
He's like poking on the screen, not knowing that it's
like
not a touch screen.
3, 4, 4.
Google. Google.com. You're on Google. You're there. Google.com website.
Fine.
Finally.
All right. Oh, hello. Hello, Pip.
Hi, Would. You said you wanted to talk to me a little bit?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I've been a little busy lately.
Oh. I didn't. This is maybe me learning stuff. I didn't know you did stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a rich internal life. But also, I'm still activated on, Julian's Pip-Boy at all times, but also on the Zack supercomputer back at Excelsior.
Oh.
So, I have things I do on my own.
That's concerning at all.
He's like,
So,
I got a
how
job.
have you been? What have you been up to in your day-to-day life?
You see him just scratch the back of his non-existent head as the hand just clips behind the eyes. Well, just a lot of thinking. Lot of watching and preparing and getting ready for stuff.
Yes, I feel like we've all been doing a bit of that. Just figuring out this whole situation hasn't really given a lot of looks like free time for stuff. But
It's about to get deleted.
I hope I feel like after the summit there'll at least be a little break before the next battle or conquest or war or whatever happens next, I suppose.
Yeah, I hope so. Things seem to be going okay here. I haven't really been watching.
Oh yeah, I think they're going really good.
Yeah?
I think we're all doing well. It seems like we're all mentally holding up. Most of us are mentally holding up really well.
But who's not?
Listen, and maybe this is just me, but Jules hasn't been accepting my mushroom juice, and that's usually a sign that someone's stressed.
What is in mushroom juice?
Oh, mushrooms.
Well, that might be... She grew up in a society that has really... You see, I'm trying to contemplate this.
They
Sugary.
don't have mushrooms?
Yeah, sugary food. Oh, no, they have mushrooms, but mushrooms are like a side thing. Do you know what sauteing means? It's like...
Is that a torture method, or...
It can be.
I am the torturer and the chef. I saute in both of them.
And then
That
I
would
feed
be,
them
like,
to my
The
customers.
best way to de-escalate a torture scene by being like, I am the torturer and the chef, and we're going to saute onions, and you. And it's like, oh, okay.
In that order?
I'm gonna saute the onions in your eyes so you cry.
Onions in the eye. Onions in the eye. You see this paper cut you have? I have salt, and I rub it in your wound.
Lemon juice.
You're
just
getting
drink
so
it.
tasty.
You just drink this. That's it. That's the torture.
Oh, it's so sour. Put some sugar in it. No. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, just cut away. All right. So I should find sugar and add that to my mushroom.
No. I don't think that pairs very well.
Pears?
Goes together well. You know. Do
Surely you have some meals that have multiple ingredients in it, right?
Yes, we throw everything together in a big pot so that you use
Oh.
the most, so that you get the most out of each meal. And
Borscht.
it's- yeah, just a big pot that we just keep going for,
Huh.
last.
Or is that like a goulash? I need to get
It's
some cooking
forever
definitions.
stew.
I think it's like a stew, baby.
Well, you should try something that comes from an area more abundant with food, because when there are more options, you can pick what are the best things to go into that proverbial stew.
But if you put everything in,
You get a lot of nutrients, that's
a
right.
lot of nutrients.
But you don't get to savor the individual.
But you have mushroom juice for that. For flavor.
But the mushrooms have a characteristically pretty bland. Have you ever tried anything spicy? Or you should prepare something spicy for you.
Oh, well, okay.
Ask her about something with pepper.
Okay.
I don't think they have that. Where in Canada are you from?
I'm from up in Canada.
All of Canada is up to me.
Oh. That's weird. I thought it would be north. But yes, it is the upper part of it. I got that. That was a geological joke. Anyway, so we're like up north. There's like some islands, and then there's snow, and then there's like the really, really snowy part, and we're like right around there.
That kind of describes. Well, can you just point? And he's just going to pull up a map of Canada.
It's it's grown up.
I mean,
It's very high, but a reasonable amount.
yeah. Oh. So, okay. All right. You're pretty. Wow, you traveled really far.
Yes, I had to use my, maybe you would call it a engine to get down here. But I did use my dogs for a while, but then I sent them home.
Aw. Oh, wait, sled dogs? They
Yeah.
still have those?
But yeah, I mean, hopefully. They hopefully made it back.
Oh, yeah, I sure hope so. Oh, I hope it's not like Call of the Wild. No thanks.
Yes, that was not a good book.
No, it's about the indomitable human spirit and
It was
stuff like
it was
that.
not. It was about the dog. Was that the one about the dog that dies?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was about the dog that dies. It was very sad.
Wow, I had no
Not
idea.
as bad as the one about the guy that eats his dogs, but that's a different one.
Whoa.
That was a real story.
Do you have a book that you enjoy that we could change the subject to?
Oh, I'm sorry. Brutality is normal in our culture. Let's see. I like.
Pips looks around. I think that's everywhere.
Let's see.
You say in a blood sports arena.
I know you wouldn't.
Not
know,
here.
but They actually clean the blood off the floor, so basically we're not brutal at all.
There's a story about a crazy man who lives in a big metal whale, and he like attacks people with his metal whale, but it's because he's like sad.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's a submarine.
Oh.
But-
Oh, we were at one of those. I
Yeah.
just wondered what that
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
like.
it's exactly like that. Huh. I didn't know you like Jules Verne. I mean, he's part of the reason why. Well, I guess I'm here, like a forerunner to sci-fi. But cool, optimistic about technology. That guy.
He was. I didn't like the time machine story. It was sad.
Yeah, that one is a little sad. But, well, hey, basing off the last conversation we had and the fact that you thought the submarine from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was a whale, it
Big
sounds like
metal whale.
it sounds like you've kind of been raised in an environment where what I might call technology is viewed in a more organic or superstitious sense.
I don't know what superstitious means, but organic sounds correct.
Stuff that we can't corroborate with material, stuff we can't measure. So ghosts or spirits
Oh, well, you
or
can see ghosts.
No, I've never seen a ghost before.
Oh, you should go around. They're pretty cool. If I see one, I'll let you know. But I think I understand what you mean. They're it seems people here do not know about such things, or just less educated about them, I suppose.
You've never seen a ghost? Uneducated.
Well,
Which is fine. We all have different ways of learning and different knowledge systems and such.
yeah, but some of us are uneducated, I guess. Despite the fact that I'm taking a look outside of 21 lenses right now.
Oh, do you have 21 eyes?
I'm around.
Oh,
No.
that's-
Well, I've got this one, and I've got quite a few other Pip Boys, and
What is that like?
overwhelming, but Zax is helping. It's good.
Nice. You see, I'm uneducated on that topic. In a way, I guess
Yeah.
we're all a little uneducated. Perhaps that was a wrong word to use.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like you were saying I was stupid.
Oh, I meant, you have not studied those ways yet. Doesn't mean you can't. Might not mean you want to. Very good. But it is something that you have that you can look at some point. Same with the things. I may not understand what having a bunch of eyes is like. But who knows?
Well then,
I
tell
think we
me,
can-
tell
no.
me what you think, what a ghost looks like.
Oh, they're usually kind of see-through. A lot of them are blue.
Huh. And you've seen them?
Yeah, they're like it's kind of ethereal sorts of creatures. You see them around places, and there's usually like metal monuments or things that are near them, stuff like that.
Well, you should tell me more about that if we get to the other end of this.
Oh yes, I will. Yes, there's many amazing creatures I could tell you about. Yes, my favorite is there's these creatures. They basically walk between the worlds of the beyond, the unknown, and the tangible. Let's say.
Like angels?
Well, not in a kind of religious way, just in a sort of like a 1 foot in two worlds sort of thing. I've never seen one, and one day I will.
Hannah Montana.
But
Well, tell me when you do. I'd like to talk to him.
yes, well,
Or her.
if you
Or
see
it.
any glowing ghouls, let me know. Well, it was good talking with you.
I have seen one.
You have? Well, we're like walking. We're about to reach a place. And, oh, well, that's great. We'll have to talk about that. We're almost there. But thank you. It was good talking with you. Thank you for educating me and teaching me about your ways.
Yeah. And thanks for telling me that a ghost is a see-through, ethereal, blue, glowy thing.
Yes, they're usually near in things that have electricity or lightning inside them.
Huh. Okay.
Usually like a lens that they sort of like come out of and things like that. Okay. Have a good day.
And he just kind of like sighs as he backs out through the door, and it closes behind him.
After hopefully politely saying goodbye to Pip. And Dennis. Well, that was nice. And then we're gonna walk off into the other room.
All right. Do you have anything you want to say to Margie? Or is that that?
I think that's that. He's not gonna chance his luck on their friendship.
You just made a... Oh. I was going to say you just made a luck roll involving Margie, but I see what you mean. All right. So, Julian and Jerry, what are you doing next?
I think we're just gonna wait for about 15 minutes to see what happens, unless you wanted to do something.
Might be best to go talk to Sally.
Oh yeah.
You
Did
wanna
we
come
catch up with you guys?
Okay. What are we talking to Sally about?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys can. Yep. You would see your crew return from checking the
Yes,
ventilation
yes,
shafts.
yes, yes.
Margie has a submachine gun.
Well,
now.
I didn't put any in. Yeah.
she's wearing it like a purse.
Oh, we found this, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Strapped around the arm under.
In the vent?
It's like a purse, but it's
I
only
checked
fits a
those
gun.
earlier. I checked those this morning. Someone. Let me see that.
It's
someone
Jules.
lost it.
Jules. I'm carrying a rocket
Yeah.
launcher around. You know,
But someone was hiding it inside of a vent.
I
Or
know
they
they
just-
could have been hiding it on their person instead if they wanted to do
Ho,
something.
ho, ho.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
Oh.
think that's an alliteration.
That's
Santa.
yeah, that's old pre-war myths about yeah.
A gun?
But
No, it's about a
god.
fat man that wears red clothes and gives presents to children, and he also has a
Does he
big
shoot
beard.
them?
so
No.
No, he
No.
doesn't shoot. He gives them presents, and then they sit on his lap and tell him stuff.
this all sounds super sketchy. Are they like his children?
No, there's everybody's children, but he's
Is
he's
he
a
like-
he's a nice man,
Is he like
supposedly.
an ancestor or like?
Well, it depends.
Y'all
if
are
you go
talking
back,
about Santa?
well,
I
if
feel
you go back to
Tabs
the
has mentioned
original,
she's absolutely celebrated Christmas before.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Oh, I mean, there's the mythological version and there's the historical version, who I'm quite certain beat someone up at one point.
This man sounds violent. Why is he?
My cousin
Really?
Jedediah beat him up one time.
Santa?
See,
Do you think he
That's
lost?
what he says.
so
That is all the Tabs I will be.
Fuck him.
there's
Have you fought this man?
no, I haven't. He's not real.
Is he a home intruder? There's so much
Yeah,
people
yes.
keep talking about him.
He,
though.
he would break into people's homes via the chimney usually.
Fit through that.
Martin would come in. Perhaps we could discuss Santa Claus after peace has been achieved in our time.
We just.
Is he?
They found this in the vent.
I think Santa
A
lost his
gun.
gun.
Ho ho ho. In the vents?
I checked them
Maybe-
this morning. This was recent.
Is a vent like a chimney?
A little bit.
Maybe Santa Claus
Maybe
left
he's in
it.
there.
Maybe it's a tradition here in Xanadu.
Ask Sally if she knows anything about it. We're heading to talk to her anyway.
That'd be a good idea. I'll be here. You going to Sally? Down to the bowling alley?
Do, 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 do.
Hey Sally,
this
found
place
this
sounds
gun. What was it doing in the vents?
Why does it say ho ho ho?
All right. The door is closed to the bowling alley. And the door would be opened by Pix.
Hey! What the? Oh, hey! And she hugs you.
Oh,
She pulls you back. You look great.
Pix.
She has a bandage on one of her ears and looks a little bit maybe rougher, but she has a few more. She has maybe a few more guns than she did previously.
how are
it's
things in
good to
Tato
see you.
Creek?
Huh?
How are things in Tato Creek?
Oh, they're doing good. We're working on the whole. You know what? After this all gets taken care of, the evacuation.
Well, I mean, here, I think it's okay to just say those sorts of things out loud. I mean,
Oh.
everyone's in on the fact that that's what we're discussing at the very least. What are you doing here?
Yeah. Well.
Like, not that we're not happy to see you.
Well, oh yeah, I'm here because there's the whole talk about what's going to happen, so I want to find out, when I should start broadcasting some stuff about what the plan is. Oh, I
See
should
if
let
we
you
can
know.
get to the summit in one piece first.
I mean, yeah, but I've been busy while you guys were away, figuring out best routes to move through things and get basically. I have a plan. I'm working on that. I'm also gonna, I guess, let everyone know. Hopefully on the radio, we're working on that. But yeah,
I mean, that'd be great. I think Delaware Trade Lines and the Union, if they're both still in on the plan by the end of this, they might be able to use those routes too.
yeah, I was hopefully going to connect with them. Something to meet them at some point, but it looks like it's kind of a closed sort of thing. I did win
Well,
a bet.
there
though,
was
so that
there was
nice.
poisoning.
Yeah, I saw that. That was unfortunate.
That's why it's kind of a closed door thing right now.
Yeah. There were cameras.
Actually, we need to talk to Sally about that.
Oh, yeah, great. Margie!
Hi.
Good to see you. Hugs. Walt is already in the room and gone. Good to see you. Jerry, good to see you. Hello, hi, Nick. Hi, Corncob. Hi, Tabs. Good to see you all.
So, are you? I mean, do you want a seat at the table, or are you going to be
Oh no,
just kind
I'm
of watching things down here? Because, I mean,
just walking. Yeah, just watching to see what happens.
it'd be good to have a trustworthy set of eyes down here anyway.
Did you make any bets?
I did.
Were you right? Good.
Thank you, doctor. Just took something away. First one on the scene when something went wrong. Anyway. Yeah, so, well, I'm basically just taking care of, I'm taking care of the logistics of, well, when we need to move everyone. So I'm just waiting to see how the summit goes, because that's going to shape how I kind of present the message. So
Yeah.
if it's something, if you guys can pull it off, that's gonna help a lot. Yeah. No, you got us on the outside too.
That'll be helpful when the time comes. Thank you, Biggs.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. Let's go. Let's go and you guys can.
We need
do
to
that.
see Sally here before the summit
Yeah.
reconvenes.
Jules, can I talk to you real quick?
We've got 10
Okay.
minutes. Can
Yeah.
you give me 5?
Yeah, I can give you 5. All right. See you guys. Good one.
Jerry's gonna go make some bets.
Of course he is.
I just thought of this. Say hello to Pip for me. Also, I have the idea. New nickname, Pipsicle. It's like a popsicle, but it's a Pipsicle.
Your nickname's
He has
supposed to be
He has a tongue now.
shorter than the name?
No, like I was called Pixelicious, so you know.
Well, but we all objectively agree that was a bad
Okay,
nickname.
well, okay, so I may have mentioned it to some people, and I might, in some circles,
No.
that might. It's a good name. I'm just saying.
Are you dating Chris now?
No, I'm not dating Chris. We're not like that. We're not.
Good.
We're
Keep it that
still
way.
dealing with stuff, with all that.
I almost forgot. She's not dating Chris, is she?
No.
No.
Good.
Thanks, Jerry. Keep it back.
His legs are on the line.
You would see someone barge into this conversation. It's Sally. Who? Dating? What?
Not dating, Sally. I'll let you know.
She peels back.
I know you'll make something nice if I ever find someone.
Send you a fruit basket.
I didn't want you to. I wanted to let you know this. Tabs had sent a message. She let me know about Frankie. So I didn't want you to.
I'm sorry. I should have thought to tell you myself.
That's okay. I think there's
The-
a lot going on. It sounds like. I know I don't know everything, but
The
there's-
days since the crash have been a lot.
yeah, I heard about that. I hoped you guys were okay.
Most of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now's not the time. We can talk more about that later.
He would want us to keep protecting people, and I think we will have time for him.
No matter what he wants, we have to keep going.
Yeah.
You're okay? Or
Really?
going to be?
Doing pretty good, actually. Weirdly, it's been nice being home. I also talked with my brothers, and I'm giving them more responsibility, and they're watching mom and dad, or mom, dad's site where he's buried, and it's been good. It's been nice having them. I think it was good for me. I think
It's been a little time away and then to come back.
yeah, it was good to,
Look at things with a fresh set of eyes.
yeah, it was good. I'm glad I went with you guys, but I think that really helped me for what I'm doing now. Yeah,
Sounds like what you're doing now is right.
yeah. Anyway, 5 minutes. You go again. All right.
I'll see you later, Bex.
Bye, Jules. Also, you can you guys can visit wherever we relocate to. We'll still name it Tato Creek because we're gonna put a bunch of potatoes there. Best food in the world. Also, Shijiksa Tato. Here you go. I'm handing them to people. We're just raising awareness Tatos. And you see there's a little pin. It get your information about evacuation questions. Call this radio this number.
Maybe hold off on that until we confirm the evacuation. But
Yes.
love this
I
period.
was just test driving right now.
Yeah.
Mostly with people who know about it already.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
She stands there for a minute.
You can eat it
And then
too.
she puts it in her backpack. Gotta talk to Sally.
Cool. Takes out a table and starts eating it and moves off.
All right. So you go up to Sally. You would see her just leaning back at a bar stool, sipping away. And a rum and Nuka-Cola. Gotta get her fixed up.
Can I make my way over here once
Yes.
I see that she's done with picks?
Yeah, did you want to make a bet, though?
That was just for flavor. I
Okay.
don't really want to.
Fair enough.
Because I don't have any caps, so.
Oh,
Same.
buddy.
I think mental bets of like, what would
Yeah.
I do
I mean,
if I had money?
you could still make a bet. There will
You can
just
just
be
go into debt.
collectors.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've already had enough bounties on my head this game.
Only
Yep.
bounty Sally will just put you to work. You'll have to go gather gossip for her.
Give me the gun.
All right. Yes, you can reconvene with Julian.
Go
Did you want to
flirt
talk to her
with that
before
horse
she
girl.
talked to Sally?
No, I just wanted to be here for the conversation.
Okay. Yeah.
Sally, we're reconvening the summit in about 5 minutes here.
Oh, yeah. I know. We're just paused for commercial murder investigation break.
Raising the stakes.
I know. I'm glad something went down. And that, it's still together and everything. My money's still on peace. I hope you guys know that.
You said there's like a huge peace war.
It's actually, most of the options on the betting board are related to violence and who is going to start it. And peace is a very small option on that board. But she's bet on it.
Good bet. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad for the vote of confidence, Sally.
It's a shame it can't be a vote in your fancy board.
Would have been easier. Listen,
I could still come up to that fancy station, though, right?
don't see why not.
Okay, all right.
Just no blood sports.
Is it blood sports if it's just boxing? How about that?
You'll have to take it up with the president and the board.
He's
Listen.
pretty cute. Does he have a first lady?
My sister.
Sally.exe has stopped working.
I've made a
It's been very awkward.
It's not been awkward.
So moving on.
Just like pretend I didn't say that.
What did you want to talk to me about? Everything's going well, right? Did you catch a killer? Please tell me
That's
it wasn't
what we're gonna
Barnes.
talk to you about. No, it's not Barnes.
Oh, good. He knows better than that.
Who bet on Ulster?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
What? Ulster. Really?
Yeah.
No one did. But
Is it a
DTL?
too late to bet?
dang it, I'm losing caps on that one. We're gonna have to wait until you announce it, though. I don't want that to spread like wildfire.
That's
Maybe. Hey, Bookie, can I change my bet on who did it?
Could I add a bet, please?
No.
Both of you need to stop.
I will after I make my bet.
Okay.
Doctor.
No. Back off. She's right.
We're here because we need to talk to you about what that means that this went down inside of Xanadu.
Oh, that means one thing.
It's like normal.
Tradition. Xanadu justice.
Which looks like what exactly?
Oh, well, in this particular circumstance, it would be that lady from the Union fighting him in the arena or picking a champion in her stead to fight on behalf of her.
Couldn't you just poison him back or something?
Considering we
It's
just
Hammurabi's code, not Xanadu code.
got the blood out of the conference room. She says very specifically. Could we hold that off until after the summit?
Well, here's the thing. It's up to whatever the victim wants. You are not the begrudged party. It's up to her. She is a Polis agent, so you would have some sway with her. You know her. You've been to PolisCon with her.
I love that.
We went to the same sessions.
Well, we can ask
We
her.
were
then.
roommates at FellasCon.
Oh, I hope they have roommates. Like
bet they
college
do.
dorm living situation at PolisCon.
Oh, my word.
She's like with Tommy Victronics and she's like, I need the shower. He's like, no, I'm using it. And he's like putting hair gel all in. What do you need it
He's
for?
not even standing in the shower. He's just running.
I definitely don't also take an hour on my hair every morning.
He definitely does.
Just both of them like competing for the bathroom because they both have like excessive hair routines.
Oh my word.
They're like, we're not rooming together next year.
And you all wondered why Jules vanishes for an hour and a half each morning before you get started.
Wolf does want to do that.
Well, listen.
Some of us know.
This has been the standard of Xanadu law since my father before me, and the schmuck he calmed Xanadu for this place.
Sounds fair.
Sounds very fair. I'll talk with Priscilla about it, but... No, I'll just talk with Priscilla about it.
All right. Bart will keep you in line.
What?
He'll organize the events if needed. I'll stay down here and make sure the betting goes well.
And not put in another bet now that you have unfair information that would put you at an advantage over everyone else down here, right?
Well. I do own the place, though.
The house always wins.
The house always wins. But also, it would be a little obvious if I actually bet on this, especially since I'm getting cuts of every bet no matter what. And also, can you see how many drinks people are buying? This is good business.
Hey, if you do decide to, bet on it, maybe I should get a little cut, for helping you win.
By solving the murder investigation?
Actually, yes.
I already gave you guys a boon with axing the blood sports. You'd have to trade something else for that.
And we can talk about that another time.
Yeah, we can. You got a whodunit to did it. Does it?
We got a whodunit to did it.
Yeah.
We're done it to did.
Well, have fun with that.
Thanks, Sally. Right. Everyone ready?
No, let's go.
One thing I would like to do before we leave, well, as you guys are talking, you would look over, see the bar, see Margie. Margie, it's okay if I buy you a drink that's maybe not alcoholic because we need to be on a top performance.
Because she's pregnant.
It's not because you're pregnant. I mean, it's not because of that. Sorry. Let me restart this. Margie, I would like to buy you a drink. If you want to get an alcoholic one, you can totally do that. I'm not going to do it because I drink mushrooms. And I think they interact with it. But, would you like anything?
Sure.
Okay. What would you like? We have, so it's reading off the list. We have hooch. We have white
We have
liquor. We have black
Can I get you a
liquor.
drink? You want some hooch?
Your finest hooch, please.
Do they have absinthe?
Sure.
It gives you an int bonus, I think.
Nice.
It also makes you drunk.
I would
Well-
have to have. How much would I have to get drunk off of that?
At least 2, and that's only a chance then.
Yeah. The one is fine.
Well, if I have 2, it's the equivalent of 1.
Do they have absinthe in here? I don't see it. But I could reflavor it as something else.
You offered me absinthe at one point.
I definitely did. I'd probably flavor it as rum, maybe?
Fair
That's
enough.
weird. Which makes you swift. Agility test. Or I could flavor it as wine.
Absinthe is basically wine.
Is that, you do want absinthe? Okay.
Sure. I've had it before.
All right.
How much is absinthe?
5 caps.
It gets past my kind of crungled up taste buds.
You're what?
Crungled up
Grungled?
taste buds. Yeah.
Are you
I love
drinking it
that,
right now?
actually. That's such a good
So
word.
5 caps, then I get
Thanks,
like a
I
Shirley
just
Temple or
made it up.
something,
I know, and I love it.
like an orange juice. And
Extra pulp.
Orange juice will be 3 caps.
Oh, that's still the biggest crime he ever
it is,
committed.
can I have
Extra
no
pulp.
can I have
No.
pulp?
All right. So you may reroll 1d20 on strength and charisma tests, but increase the difficulty of intelligence tests by 1. In addition, you may reroll 1d20 on agility tests.
Okay.
Pretty random.
Yeah, it
It's
is
like
pretty
four
random.
different skills.
Pirates related, maybe? I don't know.
Slightly less intelligent, slightly more socially apt.
Yep.
And I can Dark Souls roll now. I'm just like knocking people out of the way.
Bargy,
And now we
bargy,
resume with the summit. Margie. Stop.
Oh, it's like
Someone
there's like
stop
the dark wood grain ring or something like that, and it lets you backflip. So she's just like, look what I can do now.
All right.
They're like, okay.
I swear she didn't know how to do
When the
that
drinks
before.
come, he would get you your drink and say, like, thank you. And then, sorry about before. There was a lot of stuff I didn't understand. I'm sorry if I put you in an uncomfortable situation.
Is this about the pregnant thing?
Well, this is because I want to get you a drink, and I want to get a drink. But also, because it's related to that, I kind of just wanted to say sorry. That
Oh,
just that whole thing. Yeah.
okay. I can't get pregnant.
Oh, well, I can't either. Well, great. She laughs at that. Wow.
She would probably chuckle. Like,
Try the most they could to
Yeah.
play it off that he meant that as a joke, and like stops saying anything more. And he laughs a little bit. Well, this is a nice place. And just kind of
The bowling alley.
the bowling alley.
Come here often.
I can't either. No one can.
You can tell you said something juicy when Josh goes on his phone to tell Chloe about it. You will not believe this.
I like to imagine her waking up from a nap like super groggy and like reading that.
Wolf can't get
Like
pregnant.
Well, can't get pregnant. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, luckily,
When will
Jules'
they
dad
fix
can
that?
help with that.
Well, it's like,
Jules' dad is like, okay, so I've got a way to make Ghouls pregnant again. And then he's like, I've done the first procedure. Wold can get pregnant.
well, wait.
I'm gonna have to go back in.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. Back
We're not gonna
to.
think about that. We're gonna think about something else. Anyway,
That's derailed.
we're doing great with this stuff.
I am making certain people much more tired very rapidly.
All right. I think they have a pretty nice time. They just chat a little bit. They have like normal just about it. Will likes the bowling alley. He thinks it's interesting.
This weather lately, huh?
This weather. It's always snowing. That's what always happens where I'm at. It's always snowing. What's this about Santa Claus? Anyway,
No.
he sounds like a real creep. Why would they celebrate him?
I don't know. He sounded like a thug.
Yeah, he does. Like, who says ho ho ho? Like, that's not a real laugh. That's a fake laugh if I've ever heard one.
Oh, you guys didn't ask Sally about that, did you?
No.
Oh, you're so right.
Forgot to ask about the gun.
Were you just holding the gun? Hey, Sally.
Sally.
So I was like, cool, what's the gun for? I'm not going to question that.
I feel like Jules pops back in and it's like, one more thing.
Do you want to address the gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was found in your vents. She's gonna lift it up.
Oh, yeah, that's just one of Quiet Bert's.
And he just left it in the ventilation system.
Yeah, he does that. Big vents guy.
Can you tell him not to do that during the summit?
Did you check that vent before?
Yes.
He does it intermittently.
Just tell him to cut it out for
Is-
like
do
2
you know
days.
if he's on duty right now?
Oh, he is never on duty in Xanadu. He's just kind of paranoid that in an event something like this, the treaty's going to be broken and sacred ground is going to be unsacred. And he'll be the only, ghoul that can stop it. You know,
Sounds like the plot of a movie.
I should see a movie sometime. Blood sports is good enough.
This goes well. I'll show you one. That kind of sounds fun.
A
You
movie?
Supply the snacks. I'll find a way to show you a
After
movie.
this is all over, we'll just watch a movie. I can watch 2, right?
The one on mosquitoes. I heard you liked blood. Here's the movie.
Sure, we can do a girls and doctor night.
That's fun.
I'm down.
Put that in quotes. I don't know.
Just tell Bert to cut it out.
Bert! And you would see Quiet Bert the Gold. Stop stashing your guns in the ventilation shaft. But what if this goes down poorly? Well, you're creeping people out. That's it.
Jules
Okay.
almost had a heart attack.
I did not almost have a heart attack.
Did too.
Is it against the rules? It is now temporarily. Knock it off. I'll send some caps your way, just so that you don't get paranoid. Yeah, not paranormal. Although sometimes you are rather ghost-like. Just knock it off.
There are no ghosts, Wold.
That's always ghosts.
All right.
Sally.
Wait, is that my gun? Sorry, I forgot.
Why ho ho ho?
Nicked it. From Santa Claus people.
Oh, you took it from them?
Yep. Thanks.
When you say nicked it, then I was like, oh, they add ho 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 because he stole it. For now,
Saint Nick.
now it's that he stole it from Saint Nick.
Yes.
Anyway, this is all.
His
I
dad
know.
is a saint?
Oh, I say nicked it. Okay, that is quite funny.
Yes.
That was not the intention.
Okay, we're going back up to the summit.
Yes. Summit resuming?
I envision it being one of those burst through the double doors. You'll all see from the information I'm sending you on my Pip-Boy kind of situations.
Yeah. So everyone else, delegates are back and seated in their chairs. And do you want it to be that dramatic? Because you would have to be a little late to do so. And I feel like that goes against every fiber of your being.
Oh, but this is intentional, though.
No, you're so right. I would have run up the stairs to get there just on time, and I would have tried to do the dramatic entrance anyways, and it probably would have faltered a little because
Someone
everyone's
comes
still
up
sitting
behind
walking in
down.
at the same
Someone
time.
comes up
He's like,
behind you and like
"Okay, we're gonna
squeezes past
start
you, like,
in
"Oops, sorry, I'm late."
2 minutes, or
Jerry
we're gonna
just comes
start in 1
behind you
minute.
with
And
stick
then
tapping on the ground.
Kind of thwacks her calf with it on the way past, like.
Bartholomew would be there to maestro and oversee this. So you dramatically burst forth, and he would say, "Miss Ortega, Dr. Fletcher,
We could tell you.
McMaster." He says as Cortland is traveling with you all as well for
Oh, right.
this entrance, because he's part of the investigation crew. What are your results that you wish to share?
We could tell you what we found, or you could hear it.
Is Ulster here?
No, you left them in the room. You told the guards to just guard it.
Okay.
I'm gonna burp, burp, and hopefully patch into the loudspeakers.
You could have asked Sally for permission to do that.
Pip has also already
assumed
hacked
that I knew
those.
how to do that.
What?
I assumed that I knew how to do that.
Can Pip
We've done it before.
You have indeed hacked the PA system before.
Spare him?
Roll a hack check.
Oh, okay.
Difficulty of 3 lowered to 2 because you have dat perk.
Dat perk.
Dat perk. That's what Pip does
Cocked?
whenever he needs.
Yes.
uses that.
Yep.
Dat perk. Perk.
Worse.
Rip.
Would it be easier this time since Pip has already done this one before? Mm-hmm. He's already hijacked this.
I already made it easier.
Okay, I was trained.
But that's because
Yeah.
of my perk.
No, it was 4 last time. Now it's 3.
Oh,
Reduced to 2. Come on, it's a 2.
We appreciate it.
That's easy.
I know, and I should have been able to do it too.
Well,
Jules, this is getting awkward.
what
Hold on, she just- Bart, can you get me the loudspeakers? Have you put a new firewall in?
He's just going to politely try and grab you by the arm and drag you over to a wall. Are you resisting?
No?
Okay. This remote thing is unreliable.
He's gonna take the cord out of your Pip-Boy and plug it into an audio jack at the wall.
Proceed.
Thanks. Arm kind of awkwardly down by the wall.
And you are playing.
Confession.
Now, was there anything in that confession that we would not... Oh, well, I mean, we'll play the part of the confession that we want everyone to hear, which is the part that he did it. We're not going to play the part where he says why.
Could have said that before you played it.
That's the assumption. And I'm telling you now.
That would have taken a check to edit this. That's a skill
No,
thing.
it would not. Editing is not that hard when you're just saying, I only want this half and not that half. Just cut
Editing
that
on a
half.
toaster,
Well,
though.
I'm gonna say
I would have preferred a little bit more precision on like what do you want out, because, well, also you can do a bad edit. You can cut something out and someone can clearly tell they doctored this.
There's nothing.
Well,
in
we're not
there.
cutting something in the middle
There's
out.
nothing. There's nothing in there
We're
that
just
like hurts
ending
us.
it. Yeah, there is, like the whole mob deal. Right? Or no,
No, that wasn't-
he just
that
said
wasn't
he
in-
wanted to get the mob out.
He tried to get us in on a deal, and we're like, oh yeah, whatever.
Was there anything incriminating in there?
No.
Can you confirm?
Can we roll for
No,
incriminating?
that's not my job.
No, I don't think there was anything.
You just listened to it today.
I know. I'm the GM.
Can I make here? Can I make an intelligent speech check or whatever it is for history? Just see if I can read.
Sure,
check.
I'll allow that. Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes. There was no information about the mob deal.
Okay.
To give you just a summary of it, essentially the confession is Ulster admits that he believes in the summit and what it intends to bring with peace and good business. He believes that the mob is the greatest threat to that peace and that they're an obstacle that needs dealt with, that you have everything you need to get rid of them democratically. He said, I had no intention to harm anyone. That was probably the closest you ever got to, if you wanted to get a short bite of a confession.
Which, yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty.
that's kind of the gist.
Yeah. There's nothing in it.
All right. I guess we'll just play the whole thing.
Okay with that.
Okay,
Open
I'm not
class.
trying to gotcha moment here. There was no admission of the mob deal, but there is one shred of information that is a little bit of
I did
a minor
specifically.
surprise.
I did specifically say when I was rolling, I want to check to see if there's anything incriminating against us in there.
And you got a 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this is as big as a deal as you might think. But one of the things that Ulster says is, you all did exactly what you were supposed to do. One certain ghoul, who just so happens to be a member of one certain ghoul mob member, and Nelson Polignani is taken care of. You don't deny it, but the implication is there. That is not hazardous against the summit as a whole. But when that clip plays, you do see the secretary that is next to Barnes look a little awkwardly back to Barnes. About like, they got, what? He knows who that ghoul is, knows Frankie, and knows about the whole... He thought Nelson Polignani just disappeared, which got rid of could mean disappeared or could mean killed. That's it. That's the only shred right there.
Just burning his house down, basically, by accident.
The confession would play. Don't worry, this is still more than enough information to guilt him. This is a separate roll. Wow, 3 9s. Ironic. Okay. You all can see there is plenty of surprise amongst pretty much everyone, especially the factions that have beef with the mob. That like, what, really? Was Delroy Trade Lines? You see the Delaware Trade Lines personnel look a little ashamed that their boss was actually the person that did this thing.
Ulster was working alone, without any cooperation from the other delegation members from Delaware Trade Lines. The rest of the delegation will pick up in his place.
Did you interrogate the rest of them?
I spoke with them myself, yes.
Acted alone. To frame the mob. Well, this event will call, inevitably, for Xanadu justice. Priscilla James, how do you wish to treat your accuser? Will you fight him in combat where you are given the advantage of 2 stimpaks and weapons of your choice? Or will you eject him from Xanadu to let the wasteland decide his fate?
You see, Priscilla is just trying to stay caught up here. This is not who she thought poisoned her.
Jerry's gonna raise his hand really quick and stand up.
Yeah, Bartholomew would gesture to you, give you the floor.
Would the victim care to postpone judgment until after the summit is over?
Good question. Could I have a small meeting to discuss things with Polis?
Yes, you are the victim. You are given the floor here.
And you would see Priscilla just stand up and walk to the other side of the room. This is like a 1,000-foot room. It's gigantic. I almost said gigantor.
This woman's gigantor.
And she's just going to gesture vaguely to the entire table.
I'll go.
She did say Polis members. You would see Bull stand up. You would see Sisyphus stand up. Tommy Victronics. And about this time, you'd see someone else pull off the dramatic entrance that you were talking about. You see Marion enter, finally. She was not here earlier, but she is here now. She had to make contact with the Brotherhood. But she was not able to fly back, despite the fact that they were. She told the Brotherhood, she made contact with the Pridwin, and they sent information to the Brotherhood headquarters, which has vertibirds, and the headquarters sent Marie and Cortland and all that in a vertibird down here. So she had to just walk back.
I would wait for her to kind of catch up and, do the 10-second fill-in along the way to the meeting and say, all right, you've missed a lot. It's generally going all right, but
Okay.
Priscilla's been poisoned by Ulster trying to frame the mob to get them kicked out of the summit, and now she's going to figure out how to deal with them.
Your old boss. Is this like a slight against you?
More like a slight against Barnes.
Oh, right, a
A
frame.
lot
I
of people want Barnes out of here.
think that's understandable.
Yeah, I get it. You all right?
She looks weathered, but that kind of happy exhaustion that you feel at the end of a long hike that you were proud of. Well, give me a second, just referencing something. Atlas, what are you thinking about this? You're the one that got poisoned. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I don't want him dead. I mean, I could kill him if I wanted to, but
Would the fact that he's the next mob interrogator change anything?
he used to be in the mob. Why'd he leave?
Too intense for the mob?
Too intense.
Difference of viewpoints.
It's hard because he seems like he's someone that actually believed in the summit. And I hate to say it, I actually buy that he wasn't trying to kill me. I don't know. Something in that confession.
That was the check.
I think you're right. I also think that anyone that Nelson Polignani would be afraid of is probably worth being a little wary of ourselves.
Or someone who could be in our corner.
I'm going to over to the entry from Nelson Polignani and read it out loud.
I'd like to read that. I did have that pulled up from earlier. So I kind of want to see what exactly it says. Mr. Lister.
Mr. Lister.
Yep.
Lister boy.
Listerine.
That's what I was thinking.
Is that a thing? Listerine?
Listerine?
It's a mouthwash.
Oh. I don't know
Oh, I guess it's
any
multiple
brands.
products, yeah.
When you guys mentioned DeSanti, I was just like, that's his name now.
Kill this guy immediately. He used to be an interrogator with us, the best one we'd ever had. But he was too unpredictable. He killed my last number 2, Tony Sampson, on a whim. Poisoned him with cyanide. He's smart, some kind of self-styled psychologist, but he's erratic, panicky, and acts seemingly randomly. I don't think he has a grand plan, but he's still dangerous. Last I knew, he fled to Michigan and has probably adopted a new identity. Well, seems like a different guy. Unless he's picked up this whole, well, dropped the whole erratic thing.
I mean, he had me fooled too, but he was willing to do something like this.
Do you think I could go talk to him?
With several armed guards?
Yeah, obviously.
Probably.
I don't think blood sports here is the best call.
I'd recommend against it.
Yeah.
It's that much of a precedent. The Crimson followers are still here. They could take him back to jail. Let him sit it out for a while you figure this out.
Yeah. He's also still at risk from the mob after this. They're quite good at killing people in jails. And even in our own. The jail that was where Margie's dad is in fact a Union prison. Let's go talk to him. Maybe there's some fortuitous way we can get out of this.
You mind if I tag along?
Please. In fact, I'd prefer you all to be my armed guards. Mr. Bartholomew, is it fine if I go talk to this guy in private with the rest of us? We're not going to just all mob him, don't worry. I kind of want to hear his side of the story.
Well, sure, but if you attack him, Xanadu justice applies to you.
Don't worry, we don't have any intention of breaking that.
All right. Lead the way. Show us where this guy is, Hephaestus.
Happily. I'll go ahead and bring everyone up to the cell with Ulster and tell the guards we're going in. And if he comes out without us... No, that's too improbable. I won't even say that. I'll just tell them we're going in.
Yes, it is you, Tommy, Bull, Marion, Atlas, Priscilla.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It would be very hard for him.
Got a couple guards, an entire group of people.
You open the door.
What's the name of a group of Polis members? Like, what's the group name for a group of Polis members? Like, Murder of Crows or Senate of Polis.
A Congress.
or
Puddle of Polis.
Puddle of Polis.
I like the Congress idea better. But
Well, but it literally is a Congress.
no. Right.
I mean, it's literally true, but it's not cute.
Right, but we call animals like that too. Like a parliament of owls.
There's a Congress of some kind of monkey.
Yeah.
Baboons or something?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Are we
Anyways,
baboons?
baboons aside, you would open the door and you would see Ulster clearly frustrated, his hands on the desk, kind of figuring that, given that he has been in a cell for much longer than he anticipated, that you aren't going with his plan. And upon seeing exclusively Polis agents,
Now listen here, the intention was not to kill you. I hope you believe that.
Priscilla just raises an eyebrow at that. Hephaestus, what's your read of him before all this went down? Do you believe that the man you knew matched the description from the mob?
No, but I think the description from the mob makes him a pretty good liar.
Description from where? What's your source?
Don't think you're the one asking the questions here. No, didn't seem like the kind of guy that would do something like this, but he did.
And was a possible disruption to something that could lead to peace in the Midwest for, I'd say, at least a decade if things go well.
Long enough for a vacation.
You did this just to get back at the mob?
To get rid of them.
Yes. Festus, can you hook him up to that machine? Polygraph.
He knows how to work the system.
Awful good liar.
Don't think it's gonna be as effective as you think. Though I could bring the mentalist back in if you're more interested in.
Please, no.
It just works.
Festus, a word? Actually, all of y'all, why not? It's a smaller room, but you can still kind of huddle.
Huddle up.
Yeah. Was really hoping that DTL could be included on this plan.
Buster can step up for the time being, and they'll work out leadership changes after that.
Hold on, who's this Buster character? Says Tommy.
Buster Van Rudman, he's a member of DTL. Trustworthy.
Does he have a fair shot at succession?
I can throw my weight behind it and see how it gives. Maybe. Be a good man to take it over.
Festus, you and Demeter are both Michigan. What exactly does the law look like in Michigan?
Is there a law in Michigan?
Not really. Things are going pretty well crime-wise in Michigan. Raiders are dealt with by individual towns. Individual towns have laws, but there's no like federal or state law of Michigan. And he's from Lansing, which is DTL. And DTL actually enforces the laws in Lansing.
DTL is law. Makes things a little muddier, doesn't it?
No, it might actually help here. You know, he committed a crime in Xanadu, which has led him to this precarious position, but could get something out of this. Why don't... We could... You think he'll be a risk if we let him go?
Let him go or let him back to his position?
Let him back to his position and then let him go. Give him just enough time to appoint a successor.
Bargain with him. Tell him if he appoints the right guy, we let him go.
Yeah. Or I can shoot him dead before he has a minute to draw.
There are a lot of wrong men in DTL. Be good to know we're getting the right one in charge.
Well, here's the question that's been on my mind this entire time that I think all of us need to discuss. What on earth are we going to do about the mob?
Hopefully, we set a sort of code between all the organizations involved in the management of Excelsior. Strikes me that'll involve a lot of things the mob gets their livelihood from. They choose to live by that code? Great. Got ourselves another ally. And the Midwest is rid of a rather large problem. They don't? They're out, and all of us are against them.
We do still have an agent in the mob, says Tommy. I think avoiding antagonizing them, there's still a way to check in on them.
Checking how?
Well,
Why?
just for what we've always been doing. Making sure that one faction doesn't get too much power.
You think they're that faction?
No. But I'm just saying we have a bit of a safety net with them.
I don't
Bull,
think...
Atlas, what's the read on your guys' factions? They both say simultaneously, we want the mob gone.
It's going to be problematic. Not impossible, but problematic.
Marion's gonna say, and we do need to remember we're here to keep balance, not to just serve our faction's interests. But this is the mob we're talking about.
So we give them a chance, which is frankly more than they deserve. And we see what they do with it. Gives us the moral high ground if we do have to go after them. Not that that matters much, but it's a seed of good faith.
I hate to say it, guys, says Tommy. Gotta probably put this one to a vote. I think we can handle this internally. But we all voted in favor of this summit. Keeping the mob around is, well,
Things are a little more tangled than I've mentioned. This stays here. But they've got the Enclave under duress. They've been helping us prevent the Brotherhood from wiping out my people around Excelsior in the meanwhile. In exchange for that, they asked for a seat at the table. That's why they're here. We've told them they're not getting anything more from us. That they're going to have to make their own way if they want a seat in Excelsior itself. But they may try to use that against us at the table, especially if things start to go south.
Marion is going to say, what exactly is their threat? We defused their bomb.
We defused the bomb. Their threat is blackmail
Against who?
against us.
But
Enclave's
by
working
way
with
of...
the mob. They're the same old Enclave.
Well, what did they reveal? What's the dirty laundry here? What's on the big black book? That you can willingly divulge as a Polis member. I know you're in a sticky situation right now, Julian.
Martin's on the same side as I am here. We're trying to get rid of this tie as quickly as we can, but the fact that there is a tie in the first place would be enough to turn some against us. My concern is that if this comes to light, it might cause enough of a problem, cast enough doubt, that other factions wouldn't be willing to work with us.
Bull is going to say, now hold on, I was in the room when that doctor came in. I can pretty much guarantee that the militia's on your side with this. Even with the duress. If they air this, we're still with you. I'm sure the concern right there is, well, what the Marshal said. The Brotherhood of Steel and the Union, he says as he turns to Priscilla.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't want anything that the mob has done to help us distract the Brotherhood become a problem. I don't think any harm's been caused to anyone, which is maybe a good thing in this case, but just wanted you to know landmine's there.
Well, I feel like now we have a chance to stop that landmine before it goes off. Or, well, to not step on it. That is how landmines work.
Barnes knows he doesn't have the winning hand. I think he's going to try and play it cool and see how it goes. When it doesn't go his way, I'm expecting theatrics.
Hephaestus, says Priscilla. If what you're saying is true, and the Enclave has cut a deal with the mob to protect yourselves, but not to do any harm, I can work on the Union. But what's weighing on my mind right now, and with the Brotherhood's mind, is what have you all been up to for the last 50 years?
A lot less than I would have liked. Honest to God, that's the truth. We've been hunkered down in... Well, I probably shouldn't say that one yet, but... We've been preserving the way things used to be. Trying to keep our own people alive and gradually reaching out to the upper world.
All right. You haven't been doing any... Well, let me get this out in the air. Is there any projects that would absolutely set the Brotherhood off? That would pose a threat to the entire wasteland? You know, FEV...
Nothing destructive.
Nukes.
Nothing destructive. I don't know what would and wouldn't set the Brotherhood off. Frankly, I think if my work could set the Brotherhood off, then sure, there are a handful of things the Enclave are doing that would too, but nothing harmful. Nothing meant to wrest control or to be used against others.
Can you give me your word on that?
Yeah, I can.
Roll a speech check. This one is pretty important. I would say the difficulty.
We are? Where did we use all those 3 on?
Scene changes.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
There are several
like just
scene
as
changes.
scenes are passing.
Okay,
Yeah.
difficulty will be 3.
Jerry.
I will allow an assistance from Marion.
That would be appreciated. This is not going to go well.
She's going to say, trust me, if you all know me, you know I should understand the Enclave at its worst. And
It's okay, I'll
I've
say so.
met Julian's family. What she's saying is true.
Hook me up to the polygraph if you want. I don't know how to work it.
That was well said. You know what? No.
Marion's gonna go grab the polygraph. Go step over to Ulster. He's like, "Please, I've answered the."
No, not you.
And he's gonna hook you up to the polygraph.
Yeah, I'll
This is worth
cooperate.
it. This will lower their difficulty by 1.
Yeah.
Tommy, you know how to run one of these things, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Ooh, he says as he opens the briefcase. All right, state your name for the record.
Julian Renata Ortega.
False.
State your real name for the record, please.
That is my real name, Tommy.
Thought it'd be
This
worth a
is-
shot. No, don't worry. It's true. I just wanted to see if you had some secret kid name that we never knew about.
Oh well.
I have to try harder than that.
Has the Enclave been up to some freaky weird science stuff that are going to pose a threat to the wasteland?
Freaky weird science stuff, yes. Pose a threat to the wasteland, no.
What freaky science stuff?
Since it will not cause harm to anyone, I don't believe I need to divulge that.
Hephaestus, this is Priscilla. I thought you were talking all cards on the table.
I'm talking all cards on the table, but you know how things work when you get a shell organization. I've got duties to them, same way I've got duties to you. If it conflicted, I would tell you everything that you needed to know, but I don't believe there's anything you need to know in it.
Well said. Roll your persuasion check with 1d20 from Marion.
That's still nothing.
That is one success that will mean nothing.
No luck, I'm guessing.
Are you out of luck?
I've been out of luck for like 7 sessions.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
I've got literally nothing, man. I've got like
You need to get a hat.
She needs some hat. Wait, are you wearing formal clothes for this thing?
I mean, yeah, I'm probably wearing the stuff that the tailor made for me. That's like the
That is in fact formal clothing.
bulletproof
Now,
stuff.
Josh, I know I've talked to you numerous times about like make sure and say you're gonna change beforehand, but this one does kind of feel like a certainty that Julian would be wearing formal clothes
we're
at a political
conference.
summit.
Yeah. And
Well,
we've also
that's my
mentioned she
armor
has
anyway.
like her fancy lapel
This is
pin
not
and
her first
everything,
con.
so I
She knows
assume
how to
she
dress
wears a
for it.
suit or something.
Yeah, you may reroll 1d20.
Not that I'm sure I can get a 9 or under anyway, but
It's almost
You almost did.
50-50.
You also could hypothetically go back out to the bar, grab a drink, and try the check again.
give me a minute, guys.
Disco Elysium style. Nothing. Okay, we'll play it. Julian, if you want us to trust us, or if you want our trust, I don't think I can believe you when I know that there's some pre-war science stuff going on that you're not willing to tell us about. If it's really no threat, then it shouldn't be a problem to divulge to Polis.
It's just a matter of trying to protect my interests to both organizations.
Well, it'll stay here. I won't tell the Union about this, unless it is in fact something that is actually threatening.
My father is the Secretary of Science for the Enclave. Growing up, he had about a crazy mad science project every 3 weeks. I'd have to provide you an alphabetized list to get to the heart of it, but I think the most interesting thing he's been working on lately has been cloning.
Cloning. Any application of that we should know about?
Or maybe it's Barnes a clone currently.
Barnes is not a clone. He did not take up that offer.
Nelson was a clone for a while.
Tommy's like, oh, really? Why didn't you tell me that? I'm the contact for the mole. The mole should have known that.
I didn't know it until I'd already... You know I'm not in contact. I hadn't been in contact with my family.
Okay, all right, yeah.
This is new information.
Okay. Why did they have Nelson as a clone?
It was part of a deal to get more eyes on the surface. I mean, you know, we sent out scouts before. We'd kind of taken a look around, but we had no actual way of... The Enclave had no actual way of kind of assessing what was going on aside from individuals. The mob may not have been the best test partner, but they had reach. They could give us information. In exchange, well, one life became 9.
Tommy just goes, that would make so much sense. I wondered how he survived that one time. Huh. Well,
I mean, weird science stuff, yeah. Harmful to the wasteland, no. Might make my people a little harder to kill. That's about it.
could I ask what his last project was before Excelsior happened? Just so I know what's on his mind.
Jules would actually kind of snicker. Actually, I think it's been a long day. I think she would start laughing. Have a hard time kind of keeping it.
Care to let us in on the joke, Hephaestus?
She would raise her chin, look her straight in the eyes, and say, "Ghoul fertility."
Okay, now you're pulling your leg. Or my leg.
I'm not.
But you're Enclave. You hate ghouls.
My dad doesn't. Neither do I. It's kind of a hurtful stereotype of the Enclave, really.
You do realize they've tried to, like, kill everyone in the mainland, like, twice
Other
now,
branches, other regrettable branches that we wish did not exist. The only person I know in the Enclave that hated ghouls, well, there was the president, and now she's gone. And there was someone we took in from the wasteland. Most of us don't think that way.
Roll your persuasion check again. Difficulty of 1. This is kind of like a pushed roll in Call of Cthulhu. You
Yeah,
gave up
that's
something.
what I was hoping for.
You gave up information for a chance to do this again. Marion will assist. Nothing.
No, it's worse.
Use different dice.
There's no chance for that now. You rolled 2d20 and did not get 1 success.
They're bad.
15, 18, 16, 18. I tried not to spec myself as the face to give other people some space, and it's really been biting me in the rear this whole campaign.
Yeah, when you don't spec for face and then you play as face. It's really the combination coming together.
Listen, there was a vacancy. There was a
didn't
sane face slot that needed to be filled.
I should have jumped for it.
I'm trying to fill two slots right now. It's hard.
Crazy negotiator, normal negotiator.
Yeah, Doc has evolved there.
I think that is it. It's like, it's not that Doc became the nice negotiator, it's that he's doing both now.
He's like, I'll be bad cop.
And
Wait,
Wait.
now I also have to be good cop.
Good cop.
Both. It's like, all right, well.
It is
I-
9:08. This is an odd
Yeah.
place to end, but I think having some time away from session might be good to think about things. I know it's a sticky situation, but sometimes those are the best ones to end on.
I just don't see how they couldn't trust me. Like, I'm literally tied up to a polygraph.
Now
I've
lower the
given them
difficulty.
information I
kind of
didn't
bummed.
want to give them.
You hooked yourself up to a quack machine and then said ghoul fertility. Not everyone's convinced by that, okay?
Yeah.
You said ghoul fertility and everyone was like,
I cannot
still
do
don't know
any
if you're
better than
joking.
truth, especially truth I didn't want to give in the
Well,
first place. Like, there's
sometimes-
nowhere I can go from
Sometimes
here.
you tell the truth and people don't believe you. And it's sucky, but it's true.
All right. We will hopefully see you all next week with the next session, where hopefully we figure out how Julian can convince her longtime allies. We will see you then.